Yo people, welcome back to the Sunday Football Show. I'm your host to do the most and never coast, back here again with the man dem. It's good. It's the last game of the season. We're not playing games. We got James. Big up yourself, bro. You're back. The visions. Talk to me.
Yeah, well, hey, it was a rough one. There's been no more visions, anything more. Haven't even been getting enough sleep to get visions recently, to be honest.
And we got Fuad, my brother, in control of the race today in top four. How you doing, bro?
We cooling. Weather's nice. It's a good day. It's a good day to secure top four, brother. Champions League. We coming.
We got the theme song ready to play. Do you know what I'm saying? We got Laurie as well. Had to separate the two rivals today. How you doing, bro? Talk to me. You
I'm
good?
all right, man. I don't think Fuad, he's a young guy. I don't think he's aware of Spurs' history.
Oh,
He's talking very confident.
they say we don't have none, though. But now we do.
Hey, listen.
Because when it comes to cocking it up, man, no one's as good as Spurs at doing that. But we'll see.
If anything, Arsenal have shown us how to do it over the last couple of weeks. We might take some notes.
I see.
You know what? I can't argue with that.
People are looking for dodgy lasagnas and, you know what I mean? It's going to be interesting. But we're running down all the games today. This is the show where we're covering everything today. We've got some sort of festivity. Do you know what I'm saying? Usually we're only taking a few of the games.
Festivity. I don't think there's anything festive about this right now.
Your situation is bleak. I agree. 100%. We're going to get into it.
The bleak midwinter. And I'm not Tommy Shelby. I'm not about the bleak midwinter, to be honest.
It's long.
Mate, everyone, you're chilling.
I'm chilling. I'm the only person here that's calm.
You see, we're all sat here nervously, absolutely bricking. He's just big chilling.
Listen, the sun's
But
shining.
aren't you not a little jealous? I bet you wish you was fighting for something.
No.
Really?
No, because my team wanted to get involved. They got main character syndrome. We wanted to be involved in the top four, but unfortunately, you guys just messed around a bit too much for us to get involved. It wasn't for ourselves. It was for you lot.
Do you remember when it was 2 weeks ago when Arsenal fans were talking about we're coming for Chelsea?
Yeah.
I was
all the producers.
Hey, listen.
We're coming for third.
Hey, listen, I had Matisse, didn't we? We had you on the Talk is Cheap show,
Yeah.
and I put that to you, didn't I? I said, listen, man, I think at the time we were like 3 points behind you.
Yep.
So it was, if you lost the game and we won ours, we would have been on the same points. I was saying, listen, we need to revise our target.
Listen, I said,
Well, you know what they say,
people
a week is a long time in football, man.
I said to these guys, you got to concentrate, you got to focus. I've always remained calm and composed, do you know what I mean, in this situation, in this top four battle. It's good that it's finally over for me. But we're going to obviously pay main focus to those relegation battles, those top four battles, and of course, the little matter of the title race as well. Apparently, there's a fight going on. They're trying to definitely judge it up. But it's going to be interesting to see. I think the relegation battle is actually obviously the closest. We'll start with you, bro, before we get into obviously the fixtures and whatnot and the lineups. How are you feeling? Talk to me.
I am feeling sick. I don't think I've ever felt this sick. The last time I felt nerves like this was the playoff semi-final against Derby, and the less we speak about how that ended, the better. And the reason why is because whenever there's been a crunch match for Leeds in my lifetime, we've lost it. We lost the Championship playoff final, we lost the League One playoff final, we lost the Championship playoff semi-final. Any kind of must-win opportunity, we've blown it. But today, I don't know. It's the hope that kills you, isn't it? And there has to be something, because the only team to score more last-minute winners than Leeds is Man City, and they're going to be the champions. There's, like you're saying, they're judging it up. No chance Liverpool catch them, but Brentford as well, our bogey team, they would love nothing more than to relegate us. It's gonna be a mad 105 minutes. Yeah.
I tell you what, if it was down to words being spoken, then Leeds would stay up, because Jesse Marsh.
Oh man,
that man can talk, man. I thought I was bad, but he can talk, bro.
Listen, I remember speaking to you on the prediction show as well a few days ago, and we were speaking about obviously just your situation with obviously the goal difference is not helping you. It's a big difference. Same with maybe Tottenham and Arsenal. We spoke about that goal difference and the defending this season. Do you feel like that's what?
Are they not? First of all, in the summer, we let go our best creative player in Pablo Hernandez. Yeah, he was getting on, but he had to go at some point. We let go of Alioski, our only left back at the club, and we replaced them with Firpo and Dan James.
Welcome back. Listen, we had a few little technical issues, but you already know what time it is. We're back in the stream. Continue your speech, my brother, because I know you were stressing over there.
Yeah, I was. I mean, the stream crashed more than Leeds' defence this season, and that's saying something. I mean, you're saying about us being open at the back before earlier on, which is how we got to this position. First of all, when you don't strengthen the midfield, you don't bring any defenders in, you don't
Cooper's
reinverse the team. Yeah, Cooper's injured. Calvin Phillips. Look, I was speaking before about how we look at Man City when they were first starting under Pep, and Fernandinho was basically doing all of the defensive work for them in that one single pivot. That's what Calvin Phillips was doing for us. Yep. And when he's injured the entire year, and you've got Forshaw out the entire season, our squad's about as deep as a bloody paddling pool, man. How are we meant to
You got to remember,
Liverpool
last season were playing Nat Phillips at centre back. They were playing
I
guys
would
who
take Nat Phillips
would never normally play in their team, though. That's what I'm saying. But they had to have a plan B once they knew the calibre of players wasn't there.
Yeah, we're playing 16-year-olds. There has never been a team in Premier League history to play this many young players. We have been putting 16-year-olds on our bench.
No, but you know what it is, right? I've got to shout out to Fuad there, because you must have been listening to the conversation I had off camera with my man before the show started, because I said exactly the same thing. If Bielsa's this great manager that we were being told that he is, surely you can make the adjustments, the tweaks, to make sure that you're not conceding 3, 4, 5 goals. Okay.
I think it's the stubbornness, isn't it? It's the.
No, but is he really that good a manager then? If he cannot, you have to be able to be flexible in your tactics, to have a plan B.
I think for me, I would say he's a good manager. You don't take Leeds up and then obviously finish where they finished last season without being a good manager. What I think his Achilles heel is, which I saw with Sarri at Chelsea, and we've seen many a time with a lot of other managers, is when you have a system and a philosophy that you absolutely adore, you don't want to change from that. And some managers aren't flexible. Some managers don't want to go to a plan B. They don't want to change their tactics for their team. They want their team to adjust to them. And that's what Bielsa's all about. Unfortunately, what my opinion was earlier in the week is that, yes, 100% you didn't get the transfer window you needed. But when you're in a relegation battle and you're fighting for your lives, all points and all goals matter, and you have to adapt and make sure that you fight to stay in the league. It's not about you anymore.
Surely safety has to be paramount.
Yeah, but there was nothing he could do. He can't change his style. It's the one way. The players are not good enough to adapt it. The players have been so ingrained. The way he gets these players playing, the amount of methodical, tactical analysis that he goes through. He watches like 55 games a season. When we played Derby, and he showed the whole thing on Frank Lampard. He went back, the whole Spygate, and he showed all the analysis he does. Exactly. Nothing wrong with that, by the way. Completely blown out of proportion. Huh?
Did you win after doing that?
Yeah, we beat them in the game, yeah. We beat them 3 times out of 4. Yeah, but we would have beaten them anyway. He showed the research.
But I've got to take you up on that. So if you can have that level of attention to detail, surely you can devise or at least try it. He didn't even try it. So, I don't know, bro. I'm like on the outside looking in. But I think that they were right to get rid of him, man. Because they were shipping goals at such a rate that it was you were going down.
Okay, well, what I will say
they
is...
had to react.
I disagree wholeheartedly that he should have gone. I think if there's anyone I had faith in, because look, nobody saw what we were before Bielsa came in and what he turned, like Calvin Phillips, who was relatively a nobody, he turned into England Player of the Year. He completely transformed these players. But what I will say is, whether you did want him out, whether you didn't want him out, what we can agree on, completely the wrong time of the season. You don't do it with 12 games to go and expect these players that only know one way how to play to suddenly start changing up and go defensive. Now we've got no identity.
Let me ask you a question, honestly. Take the Bielsa cap off.
I've got the Bielsa shirt on.
Yes, he does.
If he remained in that job, would you have stayed up?
I think we would, yeah.
You honestly think you would?
Because he's the only manager in my lifetime supporting Leeds that has ever given me any ounce of faith
happiness.
or hope. Yeah, happiness, faith or hope. So I believe that man forever. It wasn't my lifetime, really.
Fair enough.
It was just before.
The glory days.
I can understand the loyalty, because he did bring you back to the Premier League and then put you in a great position in the Premier League. And I feel like if you guys had maybe spent and backed him and gone the full way, then maybe we wouldn't be having this discussion. Let's pivot to the top 4 race, because you know, it's been a long day. It's been a long week.
They're trying to run from it.
Yeah, they're trying to run from it. We ain't running nowhere. We in seats. Let's talk about it, Laurie. What is going on at Arsenal now? I know you got the game against Everton today. Luckily, maybe for you guys, they're obviously safe, so that maybe they'll be a bit on the beach, but.
They'll be in the pub.
Fireworks.
They're still in the pub.
The blue smoke. The coach pulls in.
I don't know if you saw that footage the other day of Tyson Fury stumbling out.
Yes.
That's how the Everton players will probably be turning up today.
100%.
After they were trying to scrap Vieira. That was nuts.
Listen, you got what coming to him afterwards. You know what I mean? You don't mess with Patrick. But
exactly.
Listen,
these guys that were doing that, did they not see him play?
Clearly not. They don't really know him.
They don't know him, innit?
It was a good leg kick as well.
They know him now.
They know him now.
Yeah. They seen today's footballers like, they're not going to do me nothing.
That was the funny thing about it. Like, man was running up to him, and then as soon as Vieira turned around, man was running away.
The video was too funny. Can't lie.
It was mad. But how do you feel about Arsenal now? Like, there's a lot of, and we say this every single time, but there's a lot of like different opinion in the Arsenal fan base in terms of, did you overachieve? Did you now bottle it? Arteta, the players, who's responsible? Xhaka comes out, does an interview. Obviously, the Newcastle performance was quite poor.
Woeful.
It was woeful. Dominated.
And that's been kind.
Yeah. How do you feel?
We bottled it, pure and simple. And to hear Granit Xhaka on TV after talking about people stay at home, he shouldn't have come out today. But anyway, on my opinions of what's happened over the last few weeks, listen, man, we've only got ourselves to blame. I wouldn't say it's abject failure, because we will be playing European football next season. Yeah. But you have to say that we've, not even 3 weeks ago, we were pole position for that 4th place. It's fallen away quite dramatically, and I have to say I'm very disappointed by it. Would I do anything drastic in terms of even advocating for the manager to get sacked? No, because that's not going to happen anyway. Because they've got that symbiotic relationship between Arteta and the board. It works well for them, so there's no way they're going to sack him. Even if we'd imploded to the point where we hadn't played no European football this season, they still wouldn't have got rid of him. So I'm not even.
They gave him the new contract, so they've already made their decision.
Do you think he's just a good company man?
Yeah, part of that is true. Yeah, I think he's what I call a transitional manager.
Would you
say took over when Emery got sacked? Obviously, the jury's out as to whether we've improved. Although a lot of people are saying, "Oh, he's done a great job." Oh, listen, he's done okay. Yes, we have made improvements, but I'm still slightly worried at the way we fell apart. To be honest,
would you say that falling apart was more down to him or more down to the players?
I think that's a good question. I think both parties have got to take their fair share of the blame.
No. We're not doing that 50-50 sitting on the fence. If you had to give me a percentage, if you give me a percentage, 100%, how much percent is the manager? How much percent is the players? Because I want to just quickly give you some context to that as well.
Since I
January,
think a lot of the players...
You don't want the context?
I can give you context.
January the 1st, Gabriel Martinelli, 1 goal in 20 appearances. Emil Smith-Rowe, 2 goals in 18 appearances. Lacazette is Lacazette. Saka, 6 goals in 21 appearances. Nketiah, 4 goals in 20 appearances. Now, I look at those players, and every single one of them at some point this season has been lauded to the high mountains. I mean, Gabrielli's number 11 got announced the other day. It was like, oh my God, we finally got some... 1 goal in 20 games, and you lot are excited. So I want to ask you the percentage of that. A lot of people are looking at Arteta, and I feel like over-scrutinising what he's done, because a lot of his signings have done well.
Over-scrutinising what, on the positive or the negative?
On a negative, I think. Okay. I think they're trying to like, oh, he's not built for this job. But I look at the players, and I know they're young, and he's put them in that young position. But when you take that ascendancy, is it not up to those players to finish the job? Is it not, especially when you know the fixtures were Newcastle, where you dropped it, Brighton, Brentford, North London derby. Let's not forget 3-0, 1-2 pamming. Yeah, I'm just saying games that you decided. So when you look at the totality
as much
of
as
that,
I hate to admit,
who's to
you're
blame?
Right. But you know what? I think it goes back even further than that. And this is what I'm going to express now. Probably a lot of Arsenal fans are not going to agree with me. But I think that when we got rid of Aubameyang, that was a big mistake. Big mistake.
Interesting.
But was he not upsetting the dressing room? I know
I don't believe that, bro. I honestly don't. I mean, Listen, you chat to people, you hear certain things. From what I understand is Aubameyang was very popular in the dressing room with the players.
But if he's defying the manager, that will send ripples through the entire squad. You can't have your main man.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, but I don't think player management.
In it, though.
I don't think player management disputes as are unique as people would have you believe. I think a lot of the. Listen, you've had issues at your club.
Yep.
You know what I mean? With more than one player, by the way.
Yeah. And I want them all sold now.
But if the manager, you get paid to manage. I mean, let's be honest. Managers at this level, a lot of the times, they're not really improving players on a day-to-day, but it's how you manage the players.
Yeah.
The group of
manage
players.
the egos, manage the situations.
Manage the dressing room. And you use that to enhance the performance on the pitch.
Right.
I just think that Arteta, as a young guy, he's quite disciplined in what he wanted to do.
Yeah.
I think you coined the phrase earlier, it's his way or the highway, but...
I think he has to be like that when he's a young manager and he hasn't gotten the
But all successful managers are.
Teams are coming
what
out
successful managers aren't?
Yeah.
But you have to earn that right, though,
Let's
bro.
read some of the lineups as well while the teams are coming out before they all kick off as well. Speaking of Arsenal,
Go on, go for it.
we'll go through it. Ramsdale in goal, Gabriel, Rob Holding, Cedric and Nuno as a back four. And then Saka and Martinelli as the wing. Xhaka, El Neni and Odegaard in the middle. Eddie Nketiah up front. And then Everton today, we're looking at Asmir...
Did you say Tomiyasu? Is he playing?
Nah.
No, Tomiyasu.
Tomiyasu.
He's injured, isn't he?
Cedric today, yeah.
Tavares.
Asmir Begovic for Everton in goal. Mason Holgate, Michael Keane with his heroics midweek.
So no Jordan Pickford?
No.
That's a good sign.
Begovic wearing the armband as well. Brantwaite alongside in the back three. John Joe Kenny, Decore, Iwobi and Davis in midfield. And then up front of Calvert-Lewin, Damari Gray and Dele Alli.
That's quite a strong side, actually, Everton.
Yeah, listen, they're not here for end of season knees up. I'm telling you what you lot think they're here for. They just survived. They need to play for something, I'm telling you. So let's hope they do.
I hope they've been drinking plenty of water. They've probably got
Back line, though.
probably still hung over from.
How confident are you feeling in that back line? Nuno, Cedric, Holding and Gabriel.
I'm not totally confident. Gabriel is my man, though.
That's your guy.
But
Yeah, it's tough.
I don't know, man. I think Arsenal will win.
Yeah.
I mean, when we played the corresponding fixture,
Score
Damari
prediction
Gray got a
quickly
last
before we
minute
move
winner.
on.
Arsenal 3-1. I think we've got a lot more to
A strong one.
Okay.
You want to go through the Man City
Let's
one
go
next?
through City. So we've got Edison in goal. We've got Stones at right back, Fernandinho, Laporte, Cancelo, De Bruyne, Rodri, Bernardo Silva, Mahrez, Jesus and Foden in that team. So it's a strong City team. Obviously, it's in their hands. We expect them to get the job done. So yeah, you know, they're trying to hype it up, but
Just quickly, does anyone think that this could switch into Liverpool's favour?
nah.
Possibly.
You think so?
Possibly. You never know. You never know, man. Final days we've seen this 10 years ago. What happened?
It's true.
You know what I'm thinking? You know what I'm thinking, though, guys. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that there's going to be one shot today. It's where is it going to come from? The relegation battle,
battle,
the
possibly.
top four battle, or is it going to be the Premiership?
We'll see. Interestingly, though,
It's going to be one shot.
last day of the season, no
Yeah.
Grealish,
Yeah.
100 mil man against his former club.
Our own team, yeah. It's in it.
Mind you, if City do win today, they do get an extra 25
Was that a
mil.
good signing?
So that transfer...
We got to get into that.
That transfer is going up to 125 mil if City win the title
it?
today.
Yeah. It's the same with Hazard actually. If he wins the Champions League, the money
Oh
comes
my
in.
Lord.
For Villa on the opposing team, the team that Liverpool fans will be begging that they do get something done today. Olsen in goal. You got Digne, Mings, Chambers, Cash, McGinn, Louise, Ramsey, Coutinho, Buendia, and Watkins up top. So it's the Liverpool FC second team really today is what we need. We've got Gerrard, we've got Coutinho. They're praying, hoping. I mean, they did try to even interrupt Liverpool when they played them a couple of weeks ago. They gave them a tough game. Yeah. So Villa, you know, maybe they could do something, but I do just believe that they'll just go that extra mile and do the business. Obviously, we've made our predictions.
I mean, it
as
just
well.
would be written for Gerrard to do it for Liverpool, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Couldn't win them as a league as a player, but
Get them as an honorary. And just quickly, let me go through the Liverpool one. Alisson, Konate, Matip, Robertson and Alexander as a back four. They're playing the NFT midfield with Thiago, Keita and Henderson. Oh, actually, no Fabinho, so it'll be Henderson. And then up front, they've got Sadio Mane, Jota and Luis Diaz. No Mo Salah today. So, boy, golden boot. Yeah. Son, we're coming. I'm telling you. Hey, let's lay down the gauntlet for Son. He should see that and be very happy. And then Wolves' lineup is Jose Sarr in goal, Willy Bolly, Connor Cody and Totti. That's a new one. Ryan Ait-Nouri, Diandonka, Moutinho, Johnny and Neves in midfield, and then Pedro Neto and Raul Jimenez up front. And the Man City game has kicked off.
That's a dead game, though, isn't it? That Chelsea.
Which one?
Game. Which one's the deadest game in the whole?
I think Chelsea, Watford, and Leicester, Southampton, I believe, would be
dead rubbers. Isn't it?
The dead rubbers for me. Yeah, they're the games where.
Which is the deadest rubber?
Oh, the deadest rubber.
Chelsea, Watford, probably
Chelsea, Watford.
Watford. Top three.
It's the only ones not to play for, isn't it?
Absolutely nothing to play for.
Yeah, we can't move position. I don't think Watford can.
Both teams should be just.
At least Leicester and Southampton.
So that's a testimonial game, isn't it?
For me, that game should be new kits getting launched and the kids are playing, basically. That's what that game
Free
should be.
giveaways, like
and
rolling subs.
Yeah. And of course, we've done our predictions as well, but obviously we'll save that to the end. Well, I hope they have got their predictions all sorted. You better write them scores, gentlemen.
Names down. Let me drop my scores.
The last one of the season.
I've dropped mine already. But like I said, people, watch out. There's going to be one big shock today. I don't know which
And it's
game.
coming in that game right there. Leeds versus Brentford. And can I just touch on the lineups, by the way? Very interesting. First time since Marsh has come here, we've gone with a single pivot with Calvin Phillips in the midfield. Okay. We've gone for a double pivot the whole time, and everyone's been clamouring out, put him back in a single-man midfield. That's what we've been missing. And he's gone for it today. But Brentford have an early corner. This just Janssen. If Janssen does us over. Oh, man.
Do you have faith that Burnley could drop points today?
I have to. I don't have a choice.
Do you have any hope, any faith whatsoever in the footballing world? Listen, Burnley are a team where I would say they've got the experience of doing this season in, season out. Obviously, no Sean Dyche, but they've... I don't know. That was
Wolves,
far away.
Wolves, Pedro Neto. Wolves are leading Liverpool.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Oh my Lord.
Here we go.
Goal at Anfield. It was Pedro Neto that's got the goal.
Oh my God. That is
over the top.
Ball across
Van
the
Disney
box.
out of position.
Woo! That's it, Van Disney, you know.
Listen, Pedro Neto 1-0 up.
Wow.
This is why I love
That's the shock you were talking about.
I did say it. But mind you, it's early days here.
Early doors in that game at
Sometimes,
Anfield.
you know what it is with a team like Liverpool? Like, you score early against them. What you actually do is waking them up.
Yeah. But Liverpool do play that really high line and they leave themselves exposed. I mean, this is exactly what happened here, isn't it? Look at this.
High line. Is he offside there? He is offside. He is a country mile offside.
No.
There is no way that is given. There is no way that can be given.
I need to see that again.
Look at him. Look at him.
God
have mercy.
It's a terrible angle.
No, he's on.
I'll be very shocked if they give that.
No, I think they're giving it already.
I think I didn't even see any punch. I didn't see any Liverpool
He seemed
players
like
put
he
their
was
hand up.
already in like an offside position by 10, 15 meters.
He's deceptively quick, Jimenez, isn't he? And you look at him, you think he'd be quite clunky and slow, but once he gets going...
Yeah. That's great news for City fans at the Etihad. Obviously, they're 0-0 Villa, but at the moment, Liverpool 1-0 down. It's a good thing it's not coming down to goal difference. That's going to be a terrible start if it was.
Bro.
Yeah, having a look at our close-ups. New striker there. Gabriel Jesus on his way to the Emirates.
What do you think in terms of your transfer window now, that if you don't make top four and you do fall out, do you think that has a massive effect on the players that you can pull in? Because obviously Arteta's not exactly Conte or one of these elite managers that will have a CV of players that want to play for him as well. So do you worry about that?
You know what? I'm going to say something here. I'm not sure if you guys will agree with me, but I actually think that the Champions League thing in terms of signing players is overrated. And I'll give you 3 quick examples. 2 of our biggest signings in recent years came when we didn't have Champions League football. Ozil, Aubameyang. If you look at Newcastle this season, their biggest signing, Pepe, but he's not as big as Ozil and Aubameyang, with respect. But I was going to say Newcastle, Bruno Guimaraes, no Champions League football. He's happy to come there.
It's the project.
But Newcastle are a slightly different one, is it? Because they have so much money that it's only a matter of time, really.
Yeah, you say that, but I don't think that Champions League football in its entirety is enough to put a player off.
No, not put a player off, but it could be a deciding
Oh yeah,
factor
I'm sure
potentially.
it's a plus point.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's a deal breaker.
No, it
It's my
doesn't.
personal
Yeah, it's one of those ones where I'm quite worried. Obviously, it was funny at the time. But I'm actually quite worried as to what Tottenham could potentially go for in the window with Conte and his
Thing
CV.
is, and I'm already hearing talks of like Kostic, Perisic at the left wing back position. Those are positive signings, and
Perisic,
you know,
old,
listen,
isn't it?
He's having a serious season.
Perisic is one of those guys who, you know, his engine, you're just like, how are you still going? It's like Kyle Walker. He's 33, but you're like, he's not slowing down. Perisic has still, at international level, he's back-to-back season now. He's played a crucial part in a title-winning team. For me, he's ideal for a Conte-type system where you need a left wing-back who will die for the team, but also give you that end product as well.
No, he's a very
Kostic
impressive player.
is almost like a younger version, you could say.
Yeah.
Having just come off the high of Frankfurt, those are the types of signings I think Conte will look for, his mould, his DNA. And I think if he gets us the Champions League spot, it's the ultimate vindication of recruiting him. Because where he took us from, where worst attacking team in the league, worst possession, shots-wise, chance creation, we were just all over the place.
Chance creation has been a big problem for you for the last couple of years, isn't it?
For however many years since Pochettino, basically. And he's come in in what you would call a defensive system, we've still been one of the highest goal scorers. We've looked creative, despite having no midfield. That front three has rejuvenated Kane.
Would you take Eriksen back? He's having a good season.
Heartbeat. In a heartbeat. I've said, listen,
won't go
you see
back
that?
to you.
You see that little trial on Brentford? Listen, after the Brentford game, he was talking about, I still love Spurs. That was me. That was him saying, yo,
No, but you know
come
what
get
the
me in the
ironic
summer.
thing is right? I can remember chatting to Spurs fans just before.
You're
that
talking about
incident.
just before he left?
Yeah.
Whole different game. His contract was
People
running
said they
down.
didn't want him anymore.
His contract
They weren't
was running
playing for the
down.
shirt.
Exactly. The guy was not interested at the time. And I don't blame him because you see it in the All or Nothing documentary. He asked in the summer to leave multiple times. So essentially, he's being held hostage for 6 months. He's got injury issues. He's out of form. I understand why the fans would say, do you know what? All right, you can let him leave type of thing.
Yeah.
But for me, his quality and ability that he's got.
Oh, he's quality.
But can
we-
you
we
ask
need
to
that.
leave and then walk straight back into the same
Do you know
fan
why?
base once you've already mugged them off once?
Reality hit him. Once he went into Milan, was the situation as pretty because he wasn't playing football, first team football for the first 6 months till he got that free kick in January, I think it was, in the Milan derby.
Yeah.
Then he started getting some game time. Then he had a role to play. And then, of course, what happened in the summer happened.
Yeah.
Nobody expected this kind of Brentford run. I
Oh,
don't
look at
think,
that,
but
Wow.
definitely
How's
he's
he
someone
gonna
who
look,
I'd look
bro? How's he gonna
at.
look?
Both him and Bale, I
Yeah.
would look at as depth options. They're not going to come back
Bale
in
again.
as
Run
starting
it back.
lineups. Well, listen. That's our boy, man. That's our boy, man. Listen, we always look
Is he
after
gonna take
our
that
boys.
wage- is he gonna take that wage cut?
man? Is he even good anymore?
Is he going to take that wage cut, though?
Do you know who I got coming off the bench right now? Bergwijn.
Yeah,
Lucas
Bergwijn's-
Moura.
yeah,
I'm
Bergwijn's
sorry, I'll
decent.
take a 20% Bale over there. And trust me, I was critical of Bale in his last return.
Yeah.
Where I was saying I felt like he was stat padding a lot. He was cool to just sit on the bench and wasn't demanding that little bit more that I thought he would on a return. But
Yeah.
listen,
You mean like what he's doing at Real
Yeah.
Madrid?
listen, Madrid are misusing him, bro. I can't
Well,
blame
they're
him
not
for that.
using him at all.
Yeah, man.
Can't misuse something you're not using at all.
Yeah.
It's crazy. We
Did he
got
make the cut at the opening?
What do you mean?
Gareth Bale. He's
What do you-
golfing now, isn't
Yeah.
I don't know. I wouldn't have a clue, mate. Honestly.
We run a poll in the chat. Make sure you get your votes in. Who wins the Premier League title? 69% of you have gone for Manchester City. Actually, quite low, to be honest. I expected it to be a higher, in favour of Man City, especially with the scores currently as they are. But Villa are currently on the attack and moving forward. They're looking to
Bodies in the box.
ball into the box over
There's
here.
some cheering there. Coming from next door.
There's a big miss by your future number 9 as well.
Oh, the diving header. He tried it.
Yo, is that Coutinho? He is
Coutinho,
trying
he
to
really
deliver.
wants this. He wants this, Coutinho.
You'll never walk alone.
I've got a question for you guys. So, what did you think of the Player of the Year and Young Player of the Year choices?
Wow.
Do you agree?
All I will say is for me, that was the ultimate advertising of the Premier League trying to say, basically, this is Man City's era in the history books. You know, when you look back, like the kids look back in 10, 15 years, they'll be like, rah, City really dominated that era. They won all the trophies, all the individual honours. Really and truly, I'm sorry. I love KDB, what he done second half of the season. He was not the best player this season.
Son should have got
And listen, Son was more in favour to win it. And I'm not saying he should have. I think this year, no one really stacked
Salah?
themselves.
I know Salah
No.
fell off in the second half of the season,
Because
but what he
if
did.
you're going to be angry about KDB, because KDB's
someone
second
just
half of
got
the
knocked
season was
out there.
incredible.
Oh. Oh yeah, he's definitely feeling it.
KDB for half a season was incredible. If we're criticising him,
Yeah, but
I'm
Salah
not
for half a season was
I'm not
Ballon
having
d'Or
that.
winner.
What the hell?
So you wouldn't give it to Salah either for Player of the Year?
No,
I personally
I
think,
wouldn't.
No?
No way. For me, I think
Timo Werner's in with a shout.
The three front runners for me are Son, Trent, and Cancelo. I'm sorry. Those
Wow.
three for me have been the three best players. And if you want maybe Rodri at fourth, I would even put. But KDB and Salah, great half seasons. But we're talking player of the season, not half season. Yeah?
Okay, who's been Liverpool's most impressive player
Alisson.
this year? Alisson? Over
Alisson,
Salah?
if you're talking, for me, Alisson has been the most consistent and most important player for them this year. And if you're talking attacking-wise, Trent has. It's not been Salah. And even in the second half of the season, I'd say Mane over Salah. Mane, in fact, dunked on Salah multiple times this year just to let him know, I'm the big dog.
What's the actual numbers going into the Golden Boot race right now?
Son is one behind Salah.
One
And Salah's
behind.
not starting today, so boy.
Wow.
Yeah, but what you're trying to...
Do you think De Bruyne should have got it?
No, I don't think De Bruyne should have got it. I personally would have given it to Salah. I just think he's been a cut above everybody. I think Salah's
Even in the
peak.
second half?
I think Salah's peak is much higher than anything anybody else has come close to producing. And even the second half of the season, he's definitely dropped off. But he's still, I wouldn't say every single game he's been poor. I just think by his standard, he hasn't been as great.
He's still
But
top goal scorer.
He's still top goal scorer. He's still got assists. He's still top
was his
assister.
last goal?
I think he's top assister, isn't he? Or he's joint top assister. So even in games where he's not scoring, to be fair to him, he's still assisted or he's still got involved. He hasn't been dreadful. He just hasn't been Salah's level. But I still believe, for me, that he's been the player of the year. Has Son been consistent the whole season, really?
He has been more consistent than I would say, and he's had spells where he hasn't performed. And I was critical, saying, "But guess what? I can't deny Son this season. He's been putting up the numbers.
Yeah.
and in crucial games,
Chelsea
in
1-0.
deciders.
Come on!
Chelsea 1-0, Kai Havertz.
Come
the
on.
German connection.
There we go. 1 goal. So Chelsea have scored 1-0 up against Watford. It's a nothing game, but listen, I'm happy to just see a win at this
Is
point.
Lukaku playing today?
I don't know, man.
It's checked out.
I don't know. I hope not. Well, listen, he's had a run of games already. Played in the cup final, against Liverpool. Didn't really do anything. So yeah, I think.
Does he have to go for you in the summer? Lukaku, in or out?
I think I would have him out. Listen, I think for the money we paid for him.
Who's going to buy him?
That's the problem, exactly. I don't think it's easy to sell him. I think for me, him and Werner would be the ones that I'd let go of because they're just the most expensive. They're on the biggest wages and they're not bringing anything to the party. And I'd get more technical players forward, not even strikers, just forward players that can interchange. Gabriel Jesus is looking like he could be available. Mahrez is coming into his last year of his contract. City's B team attack is starting for everybody and probably finishing comfortably in top three. I'm happy to take the scraps and the leftovers. I'm shameless. I'm no problem. Absolutely no problem. You can have Timo Werner because I know how much you love him.
Mate, will he come and play in the championship?
Yeah.
I think we got an advantage over Jesus because obviously Arteta's well.
Is Jesus? Is he that good? Do you think? Do you
He's an
think he
upgrade on
pushes
what
you
we got.
towards Europe
He's an upgrade
over
on what we
Nketiah?
got. Yeah, definitely.
Nketiah though recently.
No, but you know what? They're
Don't
different
do
types of players
this.
as well. They're different types
Let's
of players.
not do this Nketiah revision.
No, I think Nketiah's. I think he's a top player,
Listen,
and
would you
obviously
take
I had
him in? Listen.
limited experience with him, and he did a good job.
Great at your club, didn't he?
Well, no, because Patrick Bamford's European quality, and if we had him, we wouldn't be in this position.
Can you like Arsenal fans in January were going, yeah, let's bid for Vlahovic, and now we've come to the summer with no Champions League football, and you're settling for let's give Nketiah a new. Come on, man.
but
if you don't want to be serious, be taken serious, please do serious moves. And Nketiah as your main number 9 next season tells me you are not serious club.
Yeah, I agree though. I agree. But I am saying though, I don't think Jesus is a strict number 9.
No.
But he is an upgrade on Nketiah in terms of scoring goals.
My thing is if Jesus comes in, I just feel like he's just another one of the pack. He's just another Martinelli, one of those forwards who you don't really know what he really brings. I mean, he's a good player, I think, but I don't think he's your solution.
But he'll have the winning mentality, playing under Pep and playing at City for all that time. Is that not something Arsenal are missing right now?
I think Jesus would be a good addition to the Arsenal attack
that's how I see him.
to give them some
Extra.
to fill out the team.
Yeah.
But you do, for me, still
not
need to
the
go.
answer.
Yeah,
He's
I
not
think
the
you still need to go and get another forward as well.
But you know
after
what?
that.
We're in the same market as pretty much everyone apart from Man City.
If you know what I would do if I was
let's be
Arsenal,
honest.
I'd be smart. Nabry's coming down to his last year of his contract. Go and grab that.
Home.
Nabry and Jesus, Now you're talking. Now Arsenal fans are dribbling a little bit saying, oh, you know what? Saka, Smith Rowe, Martinelli, hey, they can hold bench. We got real gunners here.
That goes back to you were talking about, does it make a difference if we finish in the top 4 or not? Is Gnabry going to want to go and play Europa League?
No, but the thing is, Gnabry has the Arsenal connection.
Yeah, I know, but is that enough to drag him out of the Champions League?
But the thing is, Bayern aren't willing to give him that clutch role, I don't think, as they have with Sane. And they've got other players coming through as well. So
I just
don't
think
know.
that Jesus is a signing that would enhance us. It's not exactly what we're looking for, but I can see where the management team are going in identifying a player like that, because
he's at a good age as well. I still feel like there is another level to go for him. I don't
Premier League ready.
Yeah,
He's got goals
25
in the
years old.
Premiership. Worked with Arteta before. I think it makes sense. And like I said,
play all
when it
across the
comes
front
to
line.
number 9s,
Pep might give you a discount as well.
when it comes to number 9s and top flight players, let's be honest, apart from City and Spurs and one or two others, everyone's in the market for the same types of players. The chances of Arsenal...
Would you take Patrick Bamford if we went down?
No,
you wouldn't?
No, I don't
been
think
injured.
Respect yourselves, please.
He's been injured. most of the
Bamford? You guys were after Bamford, so...
One second. We're going to shoot you on his
you?
Something's cooking.
Spurs, oh no.
Hold on.
City
Something's
coming forward.
cooking.
He's come back in. City. Oh
my God.
That was
Wait,
close.
what? Just clear.
Almost a goal for Man City.
Kulusevski. Kulusevski.
Oh,
Tottenham 1-0.
He didn't know.
My stream is like a minute
Tottenham
behind.
1-0.
Dejan!
Wow.
Kulusevski, baby, we cooking.
You know what? One of the worst things about Spurs getting top 4 is people like this guy, man, Jermaine Janus.
What? I like Janus, man.
It's
He gets a lot of stick.
1-0 to Tottenham at Carrow Road, and that is terrible news for Arsenal and the
but it's not surprising.
lasagna team.
It's not surprising.
Whoever needed the lasagna team.
Benton Court with a lovely, you know them FIFA, what do they call it, sweaty goals.
Wow.
Love that.
It's needed. Listen, I've always admired a good sweaty goal. Walking the ball in is a show. It's a sign of superiority. But Mahrez there just checked back in. Oh, it was wonderful. Ball right across the face of goal.
Didn't
and
you?
unfortunately,
Well played.
I'm going to be honest. I actually had a ticket for the game today, and I couldn't go in the end. But I've got to be honest and say that after the
Newcastle.
Look at this
result,
oh my God, what's
Seeing
up?
it here, look. Wow,
where
look
was
at that.
Son? He's
What
not
a
even in
full
the
finish.
picture. I would have thought he'd have been.
Was that offside?
Look, you know what it is. Once
Was that
Spurs
offside?
have got the result out of the way, you know what they're going to try and do, innit?
What?
Try and get Son.
Oh, of course, as they should.
Come on.
As they should. 100%.
Come on.
Son will be on free kicks, penalties, everything.
Listen, we might not win team honours, but we'll take the individual ones. Bring that silverware.
Listen, anything that can go in the trophy cabinet,
Trust
you should
me.
not be turning it down.
Even the game I
100%.
won on the weekend, they said, yo, we'll keep the trophy in the cabinet. I said, cool, keep that there.
I think from Arsenal fans' perspective, if we don't get top 4, obviously Spurs getting it is the killer,
hurts more.
really, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I think even, and on top of that, it's the fact that we let it slip, basically. And I think that is, there's going to be such a palpable sense of disappointment around the Emirates today. I mean, I was talking to a friend and season ticket holder today, and I was saying to him, like, because he is going to the game, and I said, like, at the end of the game, if we don't get the top 4 place, which is, let's face it, very unlikely.
Yeah.
How do you think the fans will respond? Do you think they'll give the players, when they do their
Like the
traditional
walk
walk
around?
Will they give them a rapturous reception, or
they
will
should.
a lot of people go home and
I
think?
think they should give them the walk.
Yeah, I think they should, but there will be a palpable sense of disappointment.
What's it like being in there? You know, when you're like on the phone checking for the other result and you're inside the stadium. What's it actually like there compared to like sat here watching it where like you
Well,
can see all the
I've
scores and stuff?
I haven't been on the last day when it's mattered like this has today, so it'd be difficult for me to say. But if I was in the ground today and Tottenham,
I've just scored.
I'm thinking to myself, does this game even really matter?
I'm thinking, how soon can I get to the concourse and get another pint down me?
I wouldn't want to even listen to the other game if I'm at the
Yeah,
game.
you know
I'm
what
like,
I
nah,
mean?
let me just focus on what's here.
Yeah.
If we
Newcastle
win, let me
penalty!
enjoy.
Newcastle penalty! That's what I'm talking about, please! Oh, don't you dare VAR this. Don't you dare. Oh, come on, baby. Newcastle penalty. Now we're cooking.
Yeah.
Oh, we're cooking. Leeds! Go Leeds! Oh, that's what I'm talking about!
Oh my
Vamos, carajo! Oh, what a minute! Oh, Joffy, go on! The boy wonder! Vamos, Leeds!
the Spanish dictionary.
What a goal! Look at that finish!
He's a player, though, isn't he?
He's a beautiful man. Oh yes!
But this could be a double whammy because if Newcastle
That's
do get
what
the
I'm
penalty,
saying. Come on, Newcastle. Yes! Come on, Wilson! Oh, would you believe it?
What's going on?
Come on!
What is going on? What is going on?
Yes!
So amongst the screaming, if you
Oh no,
haven't,
he's offside, is he?
if you haven't
please.
if you haven't understood what's going
no.
on, we're just checking for offside in the Leeds game. Newcastle have taken
no.
the lead at
No,
Burnley.
no.
Callum Wilson, I think he's on. I think he's on.
Oh,
personally.
please no. Oh my God, no.
They're checking the goal for possible offside at Brentford versus
Oi.
Leeds. Is it really still going to be 1-0 to Leeds?
Oh
They're
no!
checking-
Don't do this to me, please.
They're checking-
No, not like this.
Newcastle-
It's gotta be a
Look,
touchdown.
man, he's nowhere near, man. His shoulders playing him on.
looks on to me.
Newcastle
We're
have
splitting
taken the
hairs
lead
here, man.
at Turf Moor. Callum Wilson.
Oh no!
Sorry.
Oh my God, it's off.
It's
Sorry,
offside.
lads.
However,
me.
as it stands, Leeds are still safe.
No,
Because-
we're not.
Yeah,
Oh, here we
you
are.
need a point,
Oh.
mate. You just need to better, obviously, Burnley's result. Burnley are 1-0 down. Leeds are 0-0.
Come on, man.
As it stands, they are still safe.
What is
However,
the point of this VAR thing, man? It just screws us over. It was designed just to hurt us.
pain in the voice of James.
You love to see it.
So as it stands, Leeds go a point ahead of Burnley, who are 1-0 down to Newcastle at home. Callum Wilson with the goal there. Leeds goal chalked off. It would have been 2 goals needed for Brentford then, or you could have been a lot closer to safety.
I was
obviously,
just
for
about
taking
to
the
ask you if you changed your mind about Jesse Marsh. Maybe that's a bit premature.
I've never been
lead. Look,
Jesse
as it
Marsh
stands,
out.
bro, look at that.
Oh, you haven't? Okay.
Oh, the
No.
graphic's gone
Into
now.
the relegation zone.
I just think it was the wrong time to bring someone in.
Wow. Well, at least you have something to celebrate in Turf Moor with Callum Wilson scoring. And Newcastle are that team right now where
They're raining on parades. They're raining on parades.
Yeah.
Bro.
I'm going to say this right now.
manager of the year.
Next season,
Don't do it. Don't
Next-
say that.
next season,
We'll get back
Newcastle
to
will finish in the European League places, whether that be
Conference
6th or
League
7th.
or yeah. Okay.
They will. They will.
Just off the second half of the season, you can see that though, and I think people will be more bought into the project now, having seen what they've done as well. So summer, there'll be 1 or 2 key signings. I think Paqueta's one. He's Bruno Guimaraes' best friend.
Yep.
I saw there was them 2 were doing gallivanting in Newcastle recently.
really?
So I was like, listen, don't be surprised if that move happens for sure. But listen, manager of the year, you said. Let's get back to that. Talk to me. You think Eddie Howe would be manager of the year?
I think Eddie, when you look at the form table, obviously Tottenham are very high up in that as well with Conte. Eddie Howe's also up there with Newcastle. I just think the reason why I give it to Eddie Howe is when you're talking about what he has to work with in comparison to Conte, you've got Kane, you've got Kulusevski, you've got Son, you've got Bentancur comes in, you've got Romeo who's been great at centre-back.
It's promising from
in terms
Villa.
of cleared away, Manchester City. Listen, Aston Villa are not rolling over here. They want a
Literally,
constant.
no,
It's
no,
a counter-attack.
City look
Yeah,
like
they
they're
are.
playing
Counter-attack
nervous
for
though.
Kevin De Bruyne. He's got to
In
make
there
a
like
decision here.
swimwear.
Oh man, he should
He held on too long.
Held on too long.
No.
Oh, they're
Play
taking
on.
it up. It's not over
Hit
yet.
it!
Oh, Man City here still coming forward. Shot comes in. Just wide of the post from Phil Foden. So close.
He was
to
young
putting
player
them
of the
1-0
year.
up.
Do you agree
We're
with
gonna-
that?
We're going to have that conversation for sure
Okay.
as well, because I disagree with that as well.
As well,
Yeah.
right.
I think this season they've handed out the awards to the wrong men, but
What about, to give you a shout for player of the year? Kind of gone under the radar a little bit. Was that an excellent season? Ward Prowse, Southampton.
nah, not for
Nope.
free kick merchant.
You ain't doing that, Laurie.
Yep.
Nope.
Nope.
No
No.
BS round here.
Nope.
None of that.
Nope.
No, I'm
Give
just
him-
throwing
Oh, Liverpool.
I'm not
Liverpool
having
have
this.
equalised. Sadio Mane.
Sadio.
Wow,
The main
you
man.
just said it.
He's the best
My
player in the
man.
world.
He's a
Anfield's-
go-to man for Liverpool, isn't he?
He is
but
at
they
the
wa-
moment.
But they want to give it to Salah, you see?
And it all changed
PR.
ever since the African
AFCON.
Cup of Nations,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
No. It changed
World
since
Cup
Mo
qualifying.
Salah posted up. Let me leave that out.
You and Cam's in it. You and Cam's in it. You and Cam's.
Let me leave that one alone.
Stop his time.
I'll beat that to a dead horse.
You
Let me
guys,
leave that one alone.
I'm telling you. But listen, Sadio Mane. Most Liverpool fans, when I've been speaking to them, they are saying that you guys are trying to pit them. You're trying to pit the African kings against each other to
Nope.
try and start problems in the fan base.
At the start of the season, I was.
They love them
I was-
both equally, they said.
I was preaching the Salah was the best player in the world
Okay.
form wise. But listen, I just call it how I see it.
was always Benzema.
Since the turn of the year,
yeah.
there's been a change in
shifting power.
Bro, when one man dumps you out of the AFCON final, World Cup qualifier dumps you out, Champions League, he's stepping up, Premier League, he's stepping up. What else am I supposed to say when the tide is turning? Am I still supposed to say you're the champ? I'd be lying.
Okay.
So I've got to be an honest, genuine football fan, unlike some people who are biased.
Okay. You hear it, Liverpool fans.
Want to name any names?
Hey.
Let's get back to that discussion though. Manager of the year, and then we'll go to young player of the year, because manager of the year just kind of just popped up.
You were just, because you were just saying with Eddie Howe as well.
Some of the recruitment in January, like he's bringing in Dan Burn, he's bringing in Target. They brought in obviously Trippier, but then he goes out injured. Bruno Ramirez is a great signing.
Had he not had that backing, I would say, talk to me.
But I think he's gone above and beyond though, because not only did he
just
get
go
away
to
from relegation.
No, but to be fair,
it feels like Pep gets
it's all right
slated
saying
for
you had the backing, but you got to bring in the right players,
Yes.
and he clearly did.
I get that, But my thing is to have him as the best manager of the year for only 6 months of the season. When we get onto
right,
because we get onto Pep for spending the money, and we say, but then now Eddie Howe's just done the exact same thing, and we're lauding him for that basically. And I'm like, listen, you get better players, you should perform better. I just think he's hit his targets, and Newcastle are now performing to their level. I definitely think he's in the conversation.
Do you not feel like he's overachieved a bit to be where they are in the league?
No, because I think that the pack that was basically
very tight.
It was so tight, and it was just
even
a
like
couple
Villa,
of wins.
Leicester. Okay.
You see 2 wins, and you'll pretty much go from 16th to 11th.
So you would give it to Conte?
I would give it to Conte.
So about the penalty.
Speaking about Conte,
if we secure it,
his rivals have a penalty here. Arsenal penalty.
Arsenal penalty.
He's
chilling. We're winning, bro. Even if we draw.
Norwich have to get 2 goals, by the way, for this for Arsenal's
Listen,
result.
we'll give
Means
Cookie his little charity goal at the end of the day to surpass Grant Holt, is it?
Arsenal have a penalty at the Emirates. Let's see if they can put it in the back of the net.
For me, I just think I've seen more substantial change under Conte from the defence, the attack.
They had
the
Steve
fact
Bruce
that we have.
It's been substantial change at Newcastle, bro.
Who's taking this for you?
Steve Bruce.
Maybe it's a little bit of bias from me, but I also think like recruitment-wise, what he's brought in, Bentancur for 90 million, Kulusevski, I think people are looking at like, he's a Juve bench warmer.
These players are all on loan, isn't it?
Romero and Bernat, they've been made permanent,
yeah.
But I'm just like, the recruitment he's done in that time has been incredible.
If Newcastle win today, I'll give it Eddie Howe.
But I'm going to disagree with you. I think
Go for it.
1-0 to Arsenal, goal from Martinelli, the number 11.
I saw you were mugging off Martinelli earlier.
Number 11 has scored.
I do think he has a point. Martinelli has
There's
not
no
been
mugging up, it
prolific.
was a fact.
Yeah.
1 in 20.
I thought Martinelli was one of
He's
your
only
most
reading out
exciting players, man. I thought he was
he is.
going to turn into...
But he needs to score a few more goals.
Was it the injuries that really affected him now?
No, because he was fit.
No, but before he first
games.
got injured, when he first broke into the
He
team.
put that away very well, though. I've got to say.
Very good penalty. One of the races that we didn't speak about, and obviously I want to get your opinion on the manager, because I know you're about to disagree. The Conference League versus Europa League, West Ham versus Man United, that is coming to a conclusion today as well. They do need Manchester United, of course, to potentially bottle it against Palace for the door to open for West Ham, obviously after losing the 2-goal lead against Manchester City. What is your opinion, though, on the manager of the year? Because you said
whoever wins the league today, the manager. The league doesn't lie, and when you consider the European exploits that those two teams have been involved with, and the sheer level of the football that they're playing. It's got to be one of those two guys, man. I mean, if City win today, which is what we expect, I've got no problem in Pep getting it.
Without a recognised striker as well.
Yeah.
In the chat, Show has suggested Graham Potter at Brighton.
What was he?
That's them Twitter hipsters. Nah, bro. We ain't, that ain't
You
running.
got to listen.
I'm going to make a case. Listen. I don't think you should.
You can make a case, but you're going to catch a case in
I-
a second coming out with accusations like these.
Listen, I don't think you
Brentford,
should.
look at.
What?
Hey?
Get out of here, man.
Listen,
Get on the weights.
I'm not
Get
saying
outta
that he
here.
should win it outright, but I do think we are underrating what Potter's done at Brighton. I do think for a club for what they are, and especially with their striking issues, you've got Danny Welbeck up front, for goodness sake. Do you know what I'm saying?
He just signed another contract.
Mopai. These guys are not putting the ball in the back of the net often. Do you know what I mean? They didn't go and get Ings
He
like
did
Aston
against you,
Villa
though.
did.
No.
Listen,
He did against you, though.
They've had them for 2 or
I
3
can
years.
second that, because
Forgot about
if
that.
Welbeck knew how to finish, we could have been about 5-0 down in that first half.
Potter's laid down a system and a foundation for his team to play a certain brand of football, to be in a comfortable position. And if his strikers actually took their chances, we know their strikers are underperforming. I think Brighton would even be higher up than they are. So I think Potter does deserve a lot of credit. Because, listen, Brighton are one of them teams that they could easily head back to the Championship in a couple of years' time and no one will really blink an eye. Do you know what I mean? They're not.
I'm going to put that in the same category that Fuad put Ward-Prowse in.
Yes.
100%.
You took the words out of my mouth.
Done well, but come on now.
Yeah, just average.
Yeah, 100%. I'm not here for
If things stay the same and Pep wins this title, it's a phenomenal achievement.
It is,
because,
100%.
like I said, those two teams are hitting heights that we've not seen before.
Did the domestic trophies not come into it though?
Nah, for
No.
It's just
Klopp. No, I'll tell you why.
This is Premier League manager.
And also, it's not like Klopp's Liverpool absolutely played Chelsea off the park in those finals. They did win on penalties. They did win them, 100%.
But they're also in the European final, which
Yeah,
I know
but that
I
doesn't
get is
count.
not the league.
So
But
you're through here.
Jesus!
That doesn't. The reason why that doesn't come into it though is because not all the other managers.
Nketiah would have scored that.
Not all the other managers are in Europe, so I don't think it's fair to bring Europe into it when other managers are not even competing in Europe. I think domestically,
Arsenal 2-0.
2-0.
And
Nketiah
go on,
scored for
Nketiah,
Arsenal. It's 2-0. Nketiah, is he like gonna become your Origi?
He could become our Tammy Abrahams.
Yeah, listen, Tammy Abraham. Yeah.
Would you not sign Tammy?
I said it last
I
season.
would, yeah. But I would have signed Tammy.
Would you have? Yeah, because a lot of Arsenal fans would turn
I'll be
their nose
honest
up
though,
at him.
at first when Tammy first come on the scene, I was dissing him. I was saying, boy, this guy looks big and lanky and good for nothing.
Yeah,
Can't finish.
He's
And
a
then I
good
spoke
footballer.
to, I think I spoke to
Can't
one
head
of
the
your
ball.
Chelsea colleagues,
Yeah.
Lewis, and he was giving me the lowdowns. And I was saying, at least Tammy's big, he should be good in the air. He said, yo,
No,
you know
he's
what,
terrible
he's
in
not
the
good
air.
in the air.
No.
So then I thought, nah. But to be fair, he's obviously gone away and worked on his game.
Yeah.
I think Mourinho's helped him. And something's clicked, man. In fact, even before he got the move to Roma, he was looking like an improved player.
Statistically,
I want to be careful about this. It's clicked for Roma though, because do you remember 2 seasons ago there was a guy called, or last season should we say, there was a guy called Lukaku who went to Italy and everybody talked about how he rejuvenated his game and he's remodernized and he's back.
Well, it's just slow
goals
paced
for
football.
Tottenham.
Tammy's
Goal
done the
for
same
Tottenham.
thing.
Harry Kane at Carrow Road, 2-0.
I've been saying,
I
baby,
don't think there's going to be a slip
coming.
in this game. Norwich would have to get 3.
we coming.
Tottenham are not playing games.
We here now, baby.
Let's be honest, Fuad.
We
Right?
here.
If you needed to play a team today that you know what I mean, you guaranteed
Look at Norwich just defending.
to get a win, who would it have been?
Norwich.
I didn't make the fixture. I didn't make the fixture.
No, I'm just saying, who would it have been?
What, a team, if guaranteed 3 points?
Guaranteed 3 points.
Arsenal at home.
Norwich defending for that goal.
Cash money.
Norwich defending for that goal was crazy. Look at the defending for Norwich. Look, ball across the box, all over the shot.
easy as you like.
This is the team that Arsenal fans, some Arsenal fans against Newcastle were saying, "Oh, we have to hold faith." Come on, man. This is Norwich. They're bottom of the league, worst defensive record in the league, which is hard, not easy to do when Leeds are letting in loads of
When
goals.
we,
Sorry, mate.
listen, all I'm going to say is, right, when we
Let me
show
get
up,
into holiday mode.
when we
The shades are coming out on a
when
sunny
you ask
day.
us to see our predictions
man.
for the game,
Yeah.
look at this man.
This is going to spin really. This is going to look really bad if things go south.
He's already started it. He's taking that straight to stoppage as well. I'm telling you, he's running that. He's running the gauntlet. He's running the gauntlet.
Man look like Quavo.
He's running the gauntlet. We need that.
Amigos in the house.
He's running
We
the
are
gauntlet.
Chilling
Man's
today.
on the top Migos vibes.
Yo, I need to get me one of them.
Migos
Get me
settings.
on the watch along
When
just
you
in
get that-
case we lose.
Is that Amazon
Migos.
shipping?
Mate, there's only one person that those glasses are reminding me of.
Come on.
If things stay as they are, if things stay as they are, then absolutely, my man.
This brother said he's hitting the Arsenal pack. He's got one for everyone.
Brother, listen. All season, we were talked about, renewed hope at the Emirates. They're building a squad of talented youngsters. Arteta's cooking something. Meanwhile, we were the higgy neighbours who bottle everything.
No.
But guess who bottled it in the end?
We did.
Guess who bottled it?
No cap.
The team that were coming for third. Light it up.
They were coming for the European champions. You ain't even regional and local champions.
Yeah,
Listen,
focus.
what is it? How did the song go? We run North London forever. Welcome to the new era. We've got Super Mick Arteta. He knows exactly what we need. Tierney at the back. Gabby in attack. We're going to Champions League. We want Super Mick Arteta. Light it up. Mickey. Listen,
It's not over yet, man.
No, it's over. It's over. I'm ready to say that on camera in front of you lot watching. It's done, yeah. And I remember because they were even starting to come for Tuchel. They're like, "Oh, we've got more wins than Chelsea. We've got more wins." Listen, look, Laurie. He's lighting it up, bro.
Oh man.
No,
Listen.
you know what it is, bro. Like we've only got ourselves to blame. No one else to blame but us.
100%.
And you won't hear me say anything different. I've been consistent with that. It was there for us. We bottled it, and that's that.
Mad.
So if my man is on his
Down the
Migos
drain.
vibe, I can't hate on that,
Again,
to
I
be
don't know where
honest.
you get Amigos from. Like I said, those shades are only reminding me of one person. Huh?
Brentford went very
Heart
close.
attacks, man.
I was just trying to
Ironically,
focus
that
on which-
person did have a bit of an affinity with Leeds back in the day, but the less we speak about that, the better. Yeah.
Listen,
But
it's,
funny
it's,
choice of shades.
it's crazy that
Who do they remind you of?
What do you think?
Quavo 100%. Now, when he said it, I was
And
like,
with the
Quavo.
cigar as well.
Listen,
cigars,
when
right?
it
In the shed.
Easy now.
it's mad. It's done. It's really, if I'm being honest, it's done already in the first half.
What's he doing with his flappy hands, man? Catch the ball. Honestly,
It's done
man,
in the
this
first
guy.
half.
He's a bit of a maverick.
Mazzelli, yeah?
Brent.
Well, I don't know about
Oh!
Mazzelli.
Oh, it's 1-0 to Aston Villa! Matty Cash! Matty Cash has scored at the Etihad.
Oh, man.
Aston Villa are 1-0 up. Matty Cash has scored 36 minutes in.
Completely against the run of play.
Matty Cash is so
Doyle!
City's
Doyle, come!
in
Oh my
match.
God! Doyle, mic up!
Oh, man.
Oh my
Mic
God.
up!
Oh my God.
You need to score yourselves. You need to score yourselves, but don't talk to me. Okay. Okay. Maybe get another one for him. You got another one? Listen, maybe I'll hand it over. I can hand it over. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Fight for you, baby.
Whoa. Champions.
Everybody's eating tonight.
Is this happening? Talking to. Listen, it's happening right now, bro. Listen, here you go.
Matty Cash, lad! Oh my God, we love you, Gerard, we love you. Hey, they've got... Oh my God.
Oh, it's offside VAR. It's offside VAR.
No, it's not.
You're a bad man.
But you know what?
He's already mic'd up.
Lads,
Before you come on,
Look at the hand.
Zoom in on that hand. Yo, zoom in on that hand. Somebody zoom in on that hand.
lad, there's no way in my wildest dreams I expected that Aston Villa to actually score, lad. No fucking way. Liverpool, you've got to get another goal now, lads.
Wow.
I did say there's going to be one big shock today.
Oh my day.
Palace have
Palace
scored
won, Man
at
U.
Selhurst. Palace
Well, that
won.
we can celebrate.
Manchester United 0. Zaha scored. Listen, Conference League, Ronaldo, Conference League, Varane. It could happen. They're 1-0 down. West Ham just need to get a goal and put themselves in the
will
driving
happen.
seat. The drama is happening on the final day. Crystal Palace 1, Manchester United 0. But Doyle, wow.
That goal is completely against the run of
Yeah,
play.
it is.
Absolutely okay with
That was
that.
literally their first effort on goal.
Wow. If that, listen, let's not. It's not even half time.
Gerrard.
Let's get to half time first, and then we'll.
It's ironic that
we'll see.
Cash is going to be Man City's downfall. Who would have thought we'd be saying that?
You're crafty. You're a crafty man.
Hey,
Wow.
that's a good tweet.
Wow. That's a good tweet. Listen, that's a good tweet.
Hey,
Get
you
it
haven't
out.
seen it coming
Listen,
out,
get it out because somebody's gonna get 10k likes on that
Hey, I
one.
trademarked that one.
Yeah. Make sure you CC in James if you're gonna tweet that. We've given it to you in the chat. Let's see what the chat is saying. They're saying it's the Gerrard effect. They're saying cash money.
Hey, Cash money.
I'm saying it, bro. Cash money, that.
Wow.
Header as well. I'm sorry, but I was about to call him Erison.
Hey, Penrith,
Edison
man.
should be doing much better. Oh my God, Wolves!
Oh my Lord.
Ref, he's
Hey.
gripsing him up like a roadman in Tiger.
You should have scored one.
Wow.
Come on, the Reds, we need to get another goal now. This is unbelievable.
Wow.
This could happen, lads. This could happen.
Oh, Got bossing for fun.
Listen, but at least one thing I will say about Man City is we did see the composure at Olympic Park when they were 2-0 down to West Ham. So it will be interesting to see if they're a goal down at half-time, how they come out. Are they erratic? Are they as calm as they were last weekend? Because Manchester City...
Question, though. Do we seriously have to look at Man City's mentality if they fumble this? If they fumble this on the last day and in the manner that they knocked out the Champions League Real Madrid last 2 minutes.
That Real Madrid thing was just, what the hell was that?
2 minutes of madness.
How are you going to have a £100 million man messing up that big of a chance? 90
He came on and had an impact, but at the end of the day, Manchester City, they were in the driving seat in that tie. They had plenty of opportunity in the first leg to make it a more comfortable lead. Mahrez as well. And if they bottle this...
And so,
never.
so often we've looked at their exits and said, Pep this, Pep that, and he's overthunk this. This one, I don't blame Pep. I blame the
West Ham.
West Ham have scored. I said it. Listen, West Ham need to take control of their game at Brighton if they want Europa League football next season. Manchester United are a goal down at Selhurst, and Antonio has scored for West Ham at Brighton. It's 1-0 to the Hammers, and at the moment, that means they are playing Europa League football. That means Man United will be in the Conference League.
What a goal, man.
Wow. Whoa. What a finish from Antonio. And Aston Villa are still coming forward and looking for another goal.
Finish.
But
Top bins.
I personally feel like West Ham do deserve that Europa League football. I know the table doesn't lie and whatnot, but they have been competing on multiple
over Man
fronts.
United, definitely.
Yeah, I feel like they've
anyone
competed on multiple
United
fronts.
need a
They
bit
got to the semi-finals. I would like West Ham to make it.
Plus, they've got one of the players of the seasons, lad, in Bowen. He has been fantastic. And I love Salah.
Declan Rice as well, man.
Yeah, definitely.
But Bowen's been incredible as well. He's gone under the radar. I think he should be in the England squad if he keeps this up. To be honest,
lads, on form, definitely. He's one of the best strikers in England at the moment, lads, without a doubt.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, we were talking about Salah and should he be Player of the Year or not? What are your thoughts on it? Obviously, as a Liverpool fan.
He should be, lads. He hasn't had the best finish of the season after AFCON, but the stuff he was doing in the first half of the season was unbelievable. And not only been doing that this season, lad, he's done it for 4 or 5 seasons consistency.
It got overlap. Wrong decision.
Philly.
Young Player of the Year. We didn't get to talk about that yet.
Foden,
Foden.
mate.
How did Foden win that over Trent?
What? I don't understand it, lads. I don't. And this is what we said. You hear Pep come out and say about everyone wants Liverpool to win the league. Liverpool's everyone's
And they responded,
favourite.
clearly.
And then you see stuff like this, and it's like, are you delusional, lad?
Just
are you actually watching the news, or what are you making these things on like? Because look at what's happening here. It happens all the time, lad.
Crazy. Would you not say Alisson's been more important this season than Salah?
It's a big thing to say.
If you're talking pound for pound, because I know Salah's got the currency of goals, but if you look at the consistency, especially the way Alisson started a little bit shaky as well, now you look at him, he looks untouchable.
It's one of them, and lad, it's one scores the goals and one stops the goals, and Alisson has done just as well as Salah at stopping the goals, so he has had that impact. He's in my opinion, the best one-on-one keeper in the world, lad. He's genuinely
this looks
incredible.
dangerous.
Go on! Oh my days, go on!
Oh my god.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Needed to get the shot off.
Choked it.
Needed to get the shot off.
Choked it.
Ollie, lads.
Ollie Watkins had a big opportunity to put Aston Villa 2-0 up. Couldn't quite get the shot in.
He's giving Fernandinho all sorts
Yes,
of
Fernandinho at centre-back is struggling for sure, as he has been Vinicius as well, against Real Madrid when he came on.
Liverpool needs to go one ahead now right now. And it's important because we need to put the pressure on these. These need to go into half-time, looking at the Liverpool score, and we're winning, lads. And that'll make them panic a little bit. But my days.
How do you think those? We speak about Man City and the pressure and potentially crumbling against Real Madrid, etc. How will Liverpool players be dealing with this pressure right now? Because they need to win, isn't it?
In the last 4 games, we've conceded first, mate.
Yeah.
And we've won every single one of them. Maybe not the Tottenham one, actually. Sorry. But other than that, we know that.
I like to see an arrangement because if you guys weren't to win the title and it was based on that game, got to keep everybody in their corners.
But if we do win the title, lads, have you got any spare ones of these, lads?
Bro, you can have this. Listen, I ain't got nothing to party about today. You can have that.
I'm not going to jinx it though. It's going to stay right there.
Oh, City on the attack.
It's right, Villa. I'm not going to jinx it though. It's going to stay right there, lad, until
Gerrard. If Gerrard does the job,
pitch yourself, man.
Is all forgiven?
He was forgiven the moments that happened, but us Scousers, lad, we forgive him straight away. It wasn't his fault, lad.
I mean, what you're saying, Brentford are all over you, lot, man.
I know, man. I know. Jesse Morsey, don't pull your finger, do something like, you're going to kick a bucket, are you, man? How about you kick some of them in the arse? Half asleep.
At the moment, though, Leeds are safe. At the moment.
It doesn't really mean anything. Look at this kamikaze defending.
Burnley are still 1-0 down to Newcastle at home. Callum Wilson with the penalty.
No, this is such a lovely
What a
Sunday.
lovely end it is to the Premier League season. Drama everywhere
Mate,
you
I'm
look.
happy you're so calm.
I am absolutely loving this.
I can't believe it, lad.
As a Chelsea fan, I'm really enjoying all of this drama.
It's Olsen, lads.
Olsen with
I am
the
a
catch.
Villa fan today, lads. Swear down.
Yeah.
I've got my son.
Ollie, what
Playing
he's
through.
here though, she's got to do better with this.
He absolutely does. He's one-on-one
Look,
here.
We're saying Aston Villa
He's
Pool
got
today.
to do better there.
Shoot now! Oh, lads. I
Should've
can't-
hit
First touch
Yeah,
was
awful.
poor.
He doesn't even use his
Look at
left
that.
foot there, literally.
Liverpool still 1-1 with Wolves. Mane
Yeah.
obviously with the goal back after.
See, that's the difference, you see. If that's
Yes,
a
sir.
Harry Kane or Son.
Yeah,
Let's go.
that's a goal. Yeah, that is the difference, 100%.
Or a Patrick Bamford. You know, give credit where credit's due.
My
Or an
goodness.
Eddie Nketiah.
Look at this prop.
What's this?
Matty, cash it again,
Fighting for their
lads!
lives, Villa.
Love you, kid.
Villa are fighting like as if they're in a
on
relegation
fire.
scrap today.
Arsenal, ex-Arsenal.
Does Matty Cash get an honorary medal?
He does, lad. Yeah, we'll give him one, lad. He'll give you half a medal there,
Yeah.
bro.
Because I know
Join the bus and that.
you guys would give it to Brewster again, but no, give it to Cash this time.
Do you know what, though? Do you know what's funny, right? Give it to actually Gerrard.
Yeah.
Give it to Gerrard and tell him to join
Can
the
you
bus with the
imagine,
lads.
bro? and then Gerrard hops on the bus and he's involved. Listen, he'd love it. Yeah, he'd love it. It would be nuts.
I'm sure the Villa fans would understand.
Oh,
You know what would be
100%.
amazing if Liverpool did win it? That quadruple is very much
Oh,
on them.
man.
And do you know
honestly,
what? Real Madrid missing out on Mbappe. You might mentally be 1-0 up already, I'm telling you.
I'm not joking. If we win this quadruple yet, lads, I will ask the boys to play another sport because it's not fair, lad. I say, do you want to move to baseball or something, lads? Get more on the batting and that, lad. Because honestly, what?
We'll definitely talk about that in
Or
Mbappe.
something.
I will, lads. If that happens, brother.
Would they be the greatest football team?
Well,
Yeah,
that's what I was going to say.
absolutely
Is that not
undisputed.
true?
Undisputed.
In my opinion, you can't argue it. You can't. It's the same way you can't argue the Invincibles, mate. It is what it is. It happened. It's never been.
But that's
Here we
what I'm
go.
saying, though.
Dangerous. Oh!
Yes!
Half
4 minutes
time in
added
the most
time, though.
meaningless game, Leicester versus Southampton today. Half time, Chelsea and Watford
But does
pretty
that not
meaningless
scare
as
you?
well.
You can at least argue with Man United about the Invincibles versus the treble, but a
Quadruple you can't
just
argue with, no.
blows it out of the
So
water.
let's go
man.
through some of the half-time scores. Chelsea is still 1-0 up against Watford. Kai Havertz with the goal there. Tottenham half-time in their game to take top 4, 2-0 up against Norwich, and looking pretty comfortable. Norwich's defending has been atrocious in that first half. And the rest of the games are still being played, and my man Fuad is lighting it up, causing fire exits, and Don Robbie be getting hella scared and that, talking about where the fire exits, drills and alarms will be going off in a minute. But it does look like the top 4 race is not going to be as dramatic as maybe Laurie would have hoped.
Not
But,
another set piece,
It
man.
is what it is.
Why are we always giving away set pieces?
There
And
will
it's
be one
Christian
shot
Eriksen as
today.
well.
I did say that.
You did say there'd be a shock today.
One shot.
Look at him,
Let's
man.
hope
What's he
it's this,
doing?
mate.
Bro, Bielsa used to sit on a bucket. Don't give me none of that.
No, he's not. He's
These Leeds fans are trying to switch it up on the poor American. Don't try that.
He's arching his back.
Bielsa's binoculars on the bucket at 6-0 down. I don't want to hear it.
Don't
Don't
try
try
it,
it.
man. He's moving like a horny
And
girl.
when you know, and you do realize the reason why you're stressing today so much is because your goal difference is a mess. If you were 5-0 down and Bielsa's on the bucket, were you screaming?
Bielsa would have got off the There's nothing wrong with a bucket.
You know what I did notice though? This could be the end of Americans in the Premier League this summer.
Yeah,
Pull us in
safe
as
as
well.
Whatever. Most of the clubs are owned by Americans.
Yeah, no, but if Leeds go down, that's
Yeah.
Jesse Marsh out of it. All American representation done.
Even Pulisic,
Chelsea
lad.
this summer
Pulisic,
are
lad.
offloading Pulisic.
After that
no,
miss.
That's the poster boy.
After that miss.
Americans have
He has
failed.
been
Americans have
absolutely
failed
The
in the
miss
Premier
that
League.
he's
Yeah,
against
in
Leicester
front
was
of goal,
horrendous, I can't lie.
He's had some of the best chances. Don't you know?
Fernandinho.
Half time in the Brentford
half-time,
game, Leeds
yeah.
0-0. Goal for Everton,
Everton.
2-1.
It's very lads.
Everton have scored. Van der Beek.
Donny.
Good lad.
Donny Van der Beek with a goal back for Everton.
He said, "Yo, Ten Hag, you watching?
I'm back, brother.
I'm back, baby."
His career at Manchester United has literally gone from
Half time at Tottenham as
done
well.
to like rejuvenated potentially.
Yeah.
With Ten Hag coming in, he's going to be the guy that maybe
We'll
gets
see,
the
we'll see,
philosophy
because
across
Has he
on the
even been
pitch.
great at Everton, though?
He hasn't.
Nope.
However,
He hasn't even-
I don't think he should have
he's
gone
been
there in the
poor.
first place. I think he should have gone to Palace with Vieira, to be honest.
Facts.
Absolutely agree.
But yeah, half time in that game as
Tottenham
well
as well.
for Brentford Leeds.
Second half now for
that
Spurs
was-
just needs to be get Son the golden
man.
boot, really, innit?
Yeah, 100%.
Somehow Leeds managed to get through that half without.
I know. Well, we should have been leading if it wasn't for some dodgy
Not the
VAR
greatest-
decision, man. Not the
greatest
What is he?
bit of defending by
half
Arsenal.
a blade
Wide open in
offside?
the box. I can't believe this is happening.
Half time, and at the moment, Liverpool just need a goal.
Yeah.
Come on.
Just a goal. And do you know what? Do you know what's mad, lads? City need 2. They don't need 1. They need 2 to win the league. If we go sooner 1 up now against Wolves, if they draw,
So if City drop
we
points,
win
you
this
guys.
motherfucking league,
yeah,
lads.
yeah.
If they draw, we win.
You win. That's the
That's
big.
why this
That's
is
the
huge,
key.
lad. This
That
is a
the key.
mountain now. This is not just one goal, lads.
Yeah,
this is a mountain.
Yeah.
Let's see if you've got it, lads. Let's see if you've got it.
Wow.
Because we'll win it. We'll get this second
You're
goal.
confident.
Watch.
You're not worried at all about your boys
I
getting that
know
goal.
I must admit now, looking at that game, I don't know if Villa will be able to keep Liverpool.
I pray.
Villa have been very resolute in that first half. They've been defending for their lives at times.
Yeah, they have.
Yeah. I think the key for Villa is they have to go and get that second goal. You don't want to start defending from the second half kicking off.
Yeah.
You need that second
And
goal.
they've had chances.
They've had close to getting it.
Yeah.
Look at that XG in the Arsenal game, by the way. 2.88.
I think that was the only chance Everton had, really.
Oh my lord.
The only chance. Also, goal of the season we haven't discussed. There's been some absolute crackers this season as well. Now that we're at half time. Kovacic against who was it against? Liverpool. Yeah.
Why did you have to start?
Yeah,
with
but,
I have to win something this
There's
season.
only one goal that should win goal of the season this season, lad.
Salah.
Mo Salah against Man City.
Yeah.
The calibre of player that he's put on there.
And not only that,
lad.
the level of opposition as well. I mean,
Yeah.
Nah, but
In
the
that
Kovacic
game.
one, I've got to give it some due because the way he
was off
it's
the
not
ground.
just a volley, but he's off balance, running backwards.
Yeah.
That's so hard to
It's
do.
definitely a
Both
difficult
feet,
goal.
you
We're not
shift it
taking away
round.
from it. It's fantastic, lad. But it was one of them hit and hopes, lad. It really was. He tried to hit it. It went in perfect.
it's one of
Mo
them
Salah
that if
was
he tries
calculated.
that another 100
Exactly.
Yeah.
I've got to give it to Salah, man. That
Me
goal
too,
was
mate.
just
Wow.
unbelievable.
Salah.
Balance, skill, the way he finished. Nah, it's got to be.
Yeah.
Level of opposition.
Yeah, I'll
Pressing
probably,
as
I'll
well,
probably
that's-
say that as well. I think it was the magnitude of the game, the quality of the goal, the quality of the opposition.
Yeah.
And at that time, I remember that was the goal that made me be like, hey, he might be the best player in the world. You know? Like, you know them goals that just made me like, hey, nah, this is it. This is the moment.
Yeah, but what about
can't deny
Foden's
it.
one later that game? Foden's one late that same game.
Great goal. That's
it?
great. Yeah, it was his boss finish, but it wasn't putting four people on their asses, lad, and then slotting it. and
Didn't he
it's
do the
making
same
2-1.
thing to
Against Watford as well,
just a
lad,
week
yeah.
before where he said, yo, this is the preview. I'm going to do the real thing next
And
week.
this is why it's a shame that he hasn't won the player of the season, lad, because the stuff that he was doing at the start was unbelievable. And he's had, 10 bad games? And we say 10 bad games, he still scored in them games. And the rest of them, he's been world class, the best. So how can you say, really, that he shouldn't win it? I don't know the argument for Kevin De Bruyne.
I'm not sure about
Yeah,
it.
we
either,
were
to be
talking
honest.
about
Yeah, we were
that
speaking
earlier.
about it. Yeah.
Kevin De Bruyne wouldn't have been my one. I said it should have been for me, Son, Trent,
Son as well,
Cancelo, Alisson. Maybe even Rodri would be in the discussion.
Well, this is the
That
chance
should
for
be
De
the five
Bruyne,
for me.
though. If De Bruyne turns it around today,
De Bruyne for me.
This is true.
I hear it.
because everyone's saying, he bottles it in the big games or the big occasion. If he turns it around today, then
The thing
he's
with-
won his team the league.
And I guess whoever wins this league today, so you're looking at Trent and Foden as well. If Trent gets an assist today, if we win the league today, they're going to look at that and go,
But that's why I
can you give
hate
two
even
players?
these awards being handed out before the season's
I agree.
done.
Massively
Finish
agree.
the season.
Finish the
So
season
agree.
first, yeah?
So agree.
So
Like,
why do they do that? You know, even Gary Neville, Jamie Carragher are going for their team of the seasons before the season's over. Why do we do it a
I
week
can never
before?
understand
It's
them.
stupid,
Quite
like.
strange, isn't it?
Because that's when the relevance of the way sports is the second this season's over, by the next day, everyone's just talking about the next season.
Yeah.
It's such a
Nah, I
fast
feel like-
moving
I feel like-
system.
But there's only one game. Why couldn't they just waited a week?
Yeah.
Like they
Literally
announced
strange.
that with De Bruyne at the weekend. They
Yeah.
could have just waited, man.
Yeah.
Especially
Don't
when
make
it's this
sense.
tight.
Benjamin
Yeah,
Franklin.
yeah, exactly.
For the Matty Cash, that's why. Because of the Matty Cash.
Also, another big, massive talking point over the last couple of weeks, but especially recently, is obviously the pitch invasions. Now, we as fans, if you've been involved in a pitch invasion, which I haven't, but I can imagine it's
Big up, Patrick Vieira.
euphoria. It's incredible. it's just something where it's lovely scenes until something goes wrong. But it is a health and safety risk for managers, for players, because you get up and close and personal with people that you really don't get to really get that close to for 99.9% of the season. And something can go wrong and has gone wrong with a couple of, back and forths between, obviously Billy Sharp. That was nuts, right? He was literally just taken out. It was assault, basically. And
Did you
obviously-
see the McBurney one where he was like stamping on a Forest fan?
I didn't see
He
that
came
one.
on the pitch and he started like stamping on him.
Well, yeah, because there was one that headbutted someone in the same game, I think it was. But listen, I don't
But
blame it.
stamping on a fan.
Listen, I don't give a shit. If you're a fan coming on the pitch, you're already breaking laws.
Yeah.
Then you're doing up the extra where you're getting in people's faces and
No,
agitating
okay,
them.
that's
I'm
different.
sorry. These are humans at the
yeah.
end of the day, yeah. I'm all for, they're professionals, but we can't be saying you're allowing fans to come up in their
No,
face
but I
and they
don't know
shouldn't
that
do
he was
anything.
coming up in
Nah,
McBurney's
you come
face.
up in my
The
face, you're
Vieira
getting
one,
stamped
yeah.
out.
But there's a
Oh, yeah.
difference. There's a massive difference between violence and passion. Yeah, I'm a passionate fan, But I'm not going to run on the pitch and punch somebody, lads.
Yeah.
That's not. I'm a human being, lad. Not
No,
appropriate.
yeah, that's what I mean.
Never appropriate to do that. So
It was always used to be about, listen, you're running onto the pitch because you're celebrating. You
Exactly.
go and hug your players,
Yeah, you like
give
to
them a
do-
great
yeah,
message,
yeah.
tell them you love them,
No
whatever.
problem.
You and any opposition players or staff, you just go past them.
Yeah.
And some people even used to go and shake their hand and be very gentlemanlike and whatever. But to start assaulting people is just nuts. And listen, if you do that in the street, you're in the
And
prison.
not only that, with
So-
the Patrick Vieira incident, that reminded me. Did you watch the incident with Mike Tyson on the plane when the guy was?
Oh,
pointing?
yeah.
I heard about that. Yeah,
That fan,
bravery.
what he did
yeah,
there,
as well.
the need to clout chase for some people is just off the scale. Like that Everton fan, what he did, he ran up to Vieira, he was abusing him, and he was filming himself.
Yeah, filming himself while doing
I
it.
mean, that is what we're
Play
reduced to
stupid
these days.
games, you get
Crazy.
stupid prizes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
100%.
So,
But
just
I-
like Tyson assaulted that guy, what Vieira did to that guy, to me, I know it's in a perfect word, it's not the right thing to do, but
I
fair
think
play to Vieira, man.
people take advantage of the fact that they are public figures and they are going to get fined and they are going to get massive scrutiny if they react or they do have a normal person's reaction, which is you hit me and I feel like it's fair game, probably going to hit you back. Do you
And
know what I
that's
mean?
for that guy that headbutted Billy Sharp. He only got 6 months for that.
That is he should be.
He should have passed thinking he's
Is
going
that
to get
six
like
ba-
2-3
is it 6 months banned
years.
from the stadium?
No, he got a
was it?
6-month prison sentence.
Oh, he needs to have a life
He
ban from
should
the
have been
stadium.
at least
Yeah,
double.
Yeah,
yeah,
it
it's
will
only
be.
10 years as well, you know, it's banned.
No, it should be life.
Lifetime.
You
But
can't
it's
do
the
that.
social media world we live in now where everyone sees people online because there's no accountability for it. They think, oh, I can just give stick and abuse to whoever I want. And now you're getting people taking it too far because they're seeing, oh, I can do that without repercussions. Surely I can go up to Vieira. He's a public figure. He's not going to be able to do anything to me.
Yeah.
Get some clicks for the gram, whatever. I'll be really cool. Talk of the town. And but as for actually stopping the pitch invasions, I think it's a perfect outcry of emotion from the fans. We're living in a time now, you can't even take your shirt off as a player. You can't jump into the crowd with the fans. VAR is stopping fans from even being able to celebrate properly. So we need some sort of outcry of emotion.
I understand where you're coming from with that. It does feel
No,
like
you
it's
can get to
becoming a bit.
celebrate twice with Vieira.
Yeah, and you could also have what happened with me a second ago.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie. Even when you do celebrate twice, it's not like the
not the
first
same,
celebration.
no.
It's not the first one.
I was just looking at Pep's little worried bald head, lad. At the top.
By the way, you're not allowed to call people bald
I
anymore.
know Laurie's right next to me.
You gotta be careful.
I don't mind,
And we
I
are
don't
in the
mind.
workplace, so you're not allowed to call people bald anymore.
But it's interesting as well. We were having a conversation before you come about who's the better manager. Or Klopp, I guess.
You know what I'm going to say.
Yeah. But if Klopp was to win today, the title,
Then he deserves
those
manager of the
bets are
season.
Off, really, aren't they? It's not even a conversation. Like.
All I'm going to say about it is, and this is a genuinely unbiased opinion on it, is Pep is a fantastic manager, without a shadow of a doubt. Winning the Premier League, the amount of times that he's done is incredible, but he does have an unlimited amount of resources. Liverpool only now have had a team to compete with City in the sense of depth.
Yeah.
And Jurgen Klopp, what he's done with Liverpool is awoken a sleeping giant, lad, and made us one of the best teams in the world. I don't think Pep could do the same thing. Klopp is the best man manager in the world, and that's just the way it is. He brings 6s to 10s, lad. He just does. That's the way he does it.
But Pep brings 10s to 11s, and is there not an argument? What I'm saying is on a lower level budget that Klopp has, even though he does still have quite a big budget. Let's be real here.
He doesn't. He has to
come on, there's a bit.
He has to sell people to make.
Yeah,
to buy
I
players.
know, but they still, the amount of money they spend on agents' fees and all these other things. Liverpool are, they're not doing it that badly on the cheap. I know if you compare it to City and United, it's big difference, yeah.
And that's what I'm talking about. That's what we're competing with. Like,
yeah, okay, but that's what I
everyone
mean.
else is falls short.
I think
when it
if
comes
you
to
give
that type of structure.
give Pep Liverpool's team, I don't think he does as well.
Absolutely.
But the way Pep works is he's a mastermind. Similar like we were talking about Bielsa, he needs specific players because he only knows how to play one way, and he can make these world-class players even better,
but can I
reach
just-
the peak.
That's what a
Could
good manager
Klopp
does.
do that the same level
Absolutely.
that Pep could do?
Can I
Absolutely.
just add as well though, the way that Pep and Man City have spent. They've spent a lot, but they've spent it very wisely. It's
Absolutely.
not like Manchester United where you're just throwing money. Bernardo Silva, was he a world, renowned, unbeatable? No. Comes in, Pep takes him to another level. Sterling, yes, refine around the edges at Liverpool, but again, take you to another level. Every single player that he's bringing in, it's not like they're, Messi, Ronaldo levels, they are still players that need to be improved, and it can still go wrong for them in their careers if Pep doesn't get amongst it and say, listen, we're going to level you up to another level.
You need a philosophy in the club, you need a structure to it, and that's what good managers have. They have a plan.
Yeah.
And so what they do is they don't buy the best players in the world, they buy the best players for their system.
Yeah.
That's what Jurgen Klopp and Pep Guardiola are the best at.
Yeah.
Man United don't do that because they don't have a system. That's why they just got Ten Hag in now, because he's definitely got one. He's done it in Ajax for years. Ajax are one of the best teams for a philosophy. They know what they're doing now, Man United. They're going to change because of this.
But
for
they're
years,
not going to be as bad next season.
but for years, all they've done is buy the stars, thinking that's what we need to do. Nope, doesn't work like that.
That was football 20 years ago.
Yeah, not like
Now
that
it's-
anymore, lad. You need real tactics, and you need a real structure, as well as a personal manager who knows how to get the players going and get the fans going. Like, there's so much to these two managers. You can't just put it down to one thing.
The environment that's been built at City and Liverpool is impeccable.
Do you think?
It really is.
Do you think though that takes away from individualism in the game, in the sense of both of those teams? I look at them, and there's. Yeah, you could say Salah's
Just
just
say
up,
they've
but I mean,
ruined
like,
football.
not in the
I was
sense.
watching the Ronaldinho comp the other day, bro. I swear.
But like players like that, where like you get those Mavericks, and back in the day, it used to be you sign just one number 9, and it could change your team pretty much. Now it seems like these guys have made it so. It's almost like a jigsaw. Everything is interconnected and intertwined, and we can get Salah out, and Luis Diaz will step in. We can take Mane out, and Jota will step. It's a system. Do you think that's taken away from the individuality of football?
No. The reason why football's got better is because we introduced foreign players from South America and all these different countries, and so the level in England had to progress. It's as simple as that. Football's been around for 100 and something years, and the levels have continually grown, because that's what humans do.
Yeah.
And so Liverpool and Man City are the pinnacle of that. We have taken what we needed to do and got the resources that we've needed and created this, what you said, jigsaw type of structure, where literally once we remove one, we put another one in, and it's difficult for anyone else to get in there.
Yeah.
It is.
And until other clubs learn from that and apply that, like your Chelseas, like your Man United, like your Arsenals, like
Arsenal
your Tottenhams.
doing it now. Arsenal are doing it right now.
But they need a top manager to really
like
complete
what-
it. Yeah, but
like what
once you
Conte's got a
do
plan.
that, then the gap will
100%.
be closed, and then things will look normal again.
Yeah.
But until you actually get your ideas together and be like, oh damn, the game's changed, the gap will look big.
Yeah.
No, but the
Because-
individualism has gone. Like, if you look at before, you could have a player like an Eden Hazard who had the ability to basically sit at the halfway line, not have to do anywhere
that
near
probably
as much defensive work. Now you have
That
to
starts
have
from
11
that starts
players
from
working
youth.
together.
That starts from
100%.
youth level though. They're probably coaching them out of that
Yes,
now.
that's
You
what
know
I'm saying. Is
like
that's
what
what I'm
players do we
saying.
have
But
like
I'm
that
saying,
anymore? We don't even have
City
players
and
like that.
Liverpool have become such standard bearers of that. Even the Barcelona team, let's not be honest, they were teamwork and hard work, and that has almost been like, yo, we don't care about how many flicks and tricks you can do on the side. Are you playing part of the team or not? Because this is what's successful.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what these teams have done. I don't know whether it's a good or bad thing. At the moment, it just seems like that's the way football's evolved, but it's an interesting
Well, it's
kind
raised
of...
It's not about
level
the
of the
individual
game.
thing. Salah is the best player in the world, and we all love to watch him.
Benzema. Benzema's going to have to get some respect.
We love to watch him.
I don't know if we'd say we love to
Calvin
watch
Phillips.
Salah. I don't know
No,
about
I do actually.
Saint
I do
Maximin.
like watching Salah.
Saint Maximin, Jack
Now, Luis
Grealish,
Diaz?
These are star players. I don't understand where there's definitely individuals in this league.
No, I get
Jack
that.
Grealish,
Oh, no, there's still individual
There's still individuals,
talent, but
but
it's not the
It's
same.
not the same as it was.
Like,
with,
they have to work in the
Like 10
team.
or 15 years ago, every team in the world was looking for that. Madrid were the
Can't carry
Galacticos.
dead
They
weight,
were
lads.
collecting
If you
them.
want to win and
Do
be
you see what I'm saying?
successful, don't carry dead weight, and that's as simple as that. That's why PSG don't win things, lads.
Nah,
It's because
but-
they buy the best players and they carry dead weights. That's what they do, and they don't run for
but
the
I
team.
feel like everybody used to have dead weight, so then it wasn't dead weight.
United had the
You know what I'm
O'Shea's
saying?
and Park Ji-sung and West
Like
Browns. and
James
those-
Rodriguez, Ozil, these guys are kind of like
Yeah.
out the game now, but they would have been considered back then dead weight in their
And that's
team
why
because
they
they
ain't
don't
winning
track
no more,
back.
lads. This is why they ain't
Yeah, but
winning.
that's
Football's
exactly what he
changed.
means by the individualistic nature. Like you say, you can't have anybody anymore that isn't working for the team.
Fantastic.
Everybody has to be running. Exactly. No, I'm
it's
not saying it's a
working for
bad
you.
thing.
It's working for you.
I'm not
You're
saying it's a
wearing my
bad
Liverpool
thing.
shirt that I love
but
and
this
adore,
is-
lad, and grew up watching, yeah, and you're walking on that pitch, lad. I'm screaming
I
at
know,
you.
I'm loving it. I'm not
That's my
saying it's a
team, lad.
bad thing.
Yeah, you man are the running merchants as well. You
Well,
man need to
we
stop.
were.
Man, maybe
We
if you man stop running and learn to walk, you might enjoy life more. God damn, man, annoying.
Mate, I see more
I hear
pressure
what
from
you're
a broken
saying.
piston than I've
Yeah.
got these
I
days.
hear what you're saying, but this is natural progression, lads.
Because
You can
Zidane
never
didn't
stop
run.
it.
Zidane wouldn't have been classed as like your Henderson box to box, but he was still a beautiful footballer to watch. So walking can be enjoyable. Do you know what I mean?
This is natural progression, lads. This is going to happen
100%.
forever.
Well, I think the
gonna
game's
be-
evolved.
It better be forever. God damn, I'm
It's going to
tired.
get better and better, lads.
Second half about to kick off.
Yeah.
Full time, do you think you'll be here
Champions,
celebrating?
come on.
Oh, brother, I'm not going to say nothing yet because I don't know.
We need something! We need something in there! We need something for the clip! We need a clip! Don't Robbie just messaged, he wants a clip!
I do know if we do win, like, I don't know what I'll be doing, like, but I'll be bouncing off all these tables.
If they do win it, Doyle will literally break some of the sets.
I will self-combust, lad. I will literally explode because I didn't expect this to happen
Substitute
today.
here.
Zinchenko is coming on for Manchester
I
City.
already made a deal that
At
if
half
Leeds
time.
stay up, I have to do a stream in a mankini and down chili powder. So
I don't think
Chili powder, lad.
that's
small sacrifices for salvation.
sacrifices.
For salvation.
But I'm a man of my word.
So by full time, we could have Doyle, Fuad, and my brother here, James, going nuts, like ballistic, like. Honestly, guys, second half.
I think City are
45
going to need
minutes.
to sort something out at the back because Ollie Watkins definitely got the beating of Fernandinho there.
That's what he brought Zinchenko on for it.
He's giving him a last game to remember, boy. You got to remember the Premier League.
I feel a bit sorry for because isolating him against.
Oh,
Ollie
he's
Watkins,
definitely
that
not.
can't
No,
work.
he's an old man. Like
Yeah,
he's
exactly.
got a.
He got,
I
like
swear
you
to you,
seen
it's
against Real Madrid.
Yeah.
It's like ever since
Feeding
Pep
him to the
said
wolves.
that he's not renewing his contract though. He's like, I'm
Feed him to the
using
wolves.
you every bit.
Yeah, it's so true. Like,
I'm rinsing you to the bone.
I am squeezing out the sponge,
brother.
And then the last day of the season, we cannot replace you. We cannot replace you. In comes Dion.
Yo.
In comes Haaland.
funny.
We cannot replace you. In comes Haaland the season after.
Polish international,
Yeah.
Matty Cash.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Up the Villa, come on the Villa.
Super chat has come in from Graham. He says Arteta out, London is red. Okay, that's very conflicting.
That is.
Is London red? Are we talking
You know
about
what,
Leighton Orient?
I was going to
Maybe
say,
Charlton?
right, I was a
Charlton?
little bit concerned about that because Everton scored right on the end
On
of
half-time,
half-time.
yeah. Frankie Lampard.
And Everton,
Listen,
probably
Lampard
giving
might have said to him,
themselves something
guys,
to play for now.
if you get another goal, we'll take you out on a night out in London.
yeah. Oh, here we go.
So, you know what I
I'm
mean?
not liking the look of that. 2-1.
You're not liking that. But I think it's over anyway, so it doesn't
It
really matter,
is,
does
right?
it? Yeah. You still want to win the final game.
Just because I know what Arsenal are like.
Yeah.
I said it would just be the most funny.
James Milner's coming on.
Drops points
Why
and
is that?
Arsenal drop
James
points as
Milner,
well.
lad,
James Milner, what's going on there?
on, man.
Grealish is warming up.
Thiago's injured, that's why.
Oh, okay.
I'm actually gonna
Thiago
be
got injured
sick.
last minute of the first half.
Second halves have kicked off, people. It is the day of deciding.
Let us know who you think will be lifting the league at the end of the
Leeds are still
90
hanging
minutes.
on in
Need
there.
to see this Liverpool game, me lad. I'm clucking, lad.
coming up, bro.
Oh, it's right, the fame. Love you so much. Thank you.
I think Leicester have just taken the lead against Southampton.
Right, come on,
Are they?
Liverpool. Come on.
We get the Tottenham game back up.
I can't even get me breath. Me breathing's mad, you know.
I wish I was.
can't even
Now
breathe
that
properly,
you
lad.
asked me this,
Mate.
I do wish I was
not
involved.
fun.
I do wish I was
This ain't
involved in
fun.
some drama, but
City
obviously the
straight
title
on
race-
the
When you're
attack.
counting on 2 games to go your way as well.
It's mad.
Straight on the attack from
Oh
City.
man.
Starting where they left off.
Do you know what though? They're going to leave themselves exposed at the back like this. They are, and there will be a chance for Ollie Watkins. Whether or not he takes it,
Yeah,
we'll
that's
see.
true.
But they will score a
But
goal.
I,
It's
yeah,
City,
I
lad. It's
can't
City.
see. I can't see them
But they
going
need
forward.
two, Laurie. They need two, mate.
Look at that though. 17 defeats when trailing at half time under Guardiola.
Oh,
Out of
love that.
29, wow.
Yes!
But listen, Liverpool need to score. They
Yeah,
need
it's
to
true,
score.
it's true.
They need to score. And Wolves have already scored a goal.
Oh,
Have they?
And Wolves will feel like they could maybe get another one as
They
well. So
definitely
it's
had
not,
chances themselves in our
it's
game.
not,
as well.
Oh, I thought you meant they
not
just
done.
scored.
This is genuinely one of the best ends to the seasons it's in years and years, mate. It's incredible.
Yeah.
This.
Yeah, it's true.
45 minutes left to decide the champion of this country, lad.
Mad.
45 minutes left for who's going to get relegated. This is incredible. What are we watching right now?
I was going to say
And
45
Europa
minutes
League
for top
conference
4.
like that as well.
Isn't that what I'm talking about?
Trust that one to be the only one that's been pretty much decided.
There's a battle. There's a battle for everything because even
here we go.
even the Europa League versus the Conference League, Man United versus West
Oh,
Ham is
De
happening as
Bruyne.
well. Get it away. Away. At the
Salah would have
moment,
finished that.
at the moment, West Ham are going into 6th spot, and Man United will be travelling in the Conference
Melier,
League.
my man.
Come on, Liverpool, get this out. Oh, shit.
Ooh, Wolves
They're looking for a penalty.
knocking on the door
That's
at
a push.
Anfield.
Never a penalty.
No?
Knocking on the door.
You would expect De Bruyne to do better with that, to be honest.
Yeah.
What's this clown doing on the floor, man?
Come on,
Put your
Liverpool.
shoe
Come
on.
on, Liverpool.
Yeah, they've
Come
got
on,
4
Liverpool. You need
At
to
the
get
more
more.
right
moment,
now, yeah?
as it stands, City are champions, Leeds are safe. West Ham
Well,
are playing Europa
this,
League.
this as it
And
stands.
Tottenham are in the Champions League. I just want to, as a host, let them know where.
Wolves are
everything
looking
is.
a bit dangerous.
I know it's absolutely awful for you to hear, but I am playing games 100%.
You know what's mad as well? Like, these Liverpool lads have gone in at half-time, and they will have been told about City being 1-0 down. They'll know. And so maybe this second half for us might be
It's
very
a very easy
pressurised.
team talk for Klopp. City are 1-0 down.
Yeah. Do you want the league or not, lads?
Yeah,
because
it's
it's there, kid.
there.
Look at this guy, man. Why didn't you spend any money in the summer or in January, huh? You're gonna sit there chewing your gum now, huh? Looking like that. You put us in this position, fella. Now get us out of it.
Wow.
Come on, lads. Come on, lads.
The stress coming from James right now.
I'm supporting
It's
22
do or die.
men
Do
today.
you know what I would love though? What I would love is I do Leeds in the Premier League and Nottingham Forest back up as well. That would be brilliant, wouldn't it?
Oh,
just
not
for the
Forest, lad,
rivalry.
I love that. It's like the Leeds, innit?
Oh, Laurie.
Oh,
Just for the rivalry
Oh,
because
Lord. Thank you very much.
Mahrez.
like who's Burnley's rivals
Thank
in this
you very
league
much,
right now? Who's Burnley's
rivals?
rivals?
Nah, man, we need to
I
keep
don't know,
Burnley in,
hey,
man.
Laurie.
Do you know why I say
You
we need
open
to
that
keep
phone
Burnley
up?
in?
Yeah, get the hell out of here.
I
Can't
say
do
we need
my
to keep
teeth.
Burnley
It's
in.
hard, innit? It's a twisty one, but it's hard.
Teams
Variety.
Huh?
Variety.
Not even
Variety?
variety. Not even
Yeah.
variety, but if you look at
Got as
Bolton,
much variety as ready salted crisps.
Bolton 15 years ago, transition
Oh,
to Stoke.
oh, he missed it.
Yes!
How did he miss that?
Thank you very
That's
much,
one of
mate.
the
Thank you.
misses of the
Transition.
season.
I don't think we want him anymore
Bolton
after that.
transition to Stoke.
So I'm saying, and
Stoke
Ketty a
transition to
different
Burnley.
gravy.
Yeah. You need one.
You need that one ugly
Look,
team
that's
in
a
the
bad
Premier
miss, you know.
League. That's
Keeps
always just
people
going to play
humble.
that physical football.
Keeps
Yeah.
them
We've
humble
got
when they
more
come over.
bookings than anyone in Premier League history, so we
lot-
can do
I
that job.
can't- honestly, I think
Yeah, but
Leeds
you
are-
guys don't play
That's
ugly.
a
I
bad
hate
miss.
the way
If you guys
play
played
football.
ugly football, you might not be in this mess, but you don't play ugly football.
Well, what is this? Beautiful football?
Well, today is a different day. Today is
Did
a
you
day for the
see
dark
Gabriel
arts.
Jesus' miss?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was one of the misses of the season there. What do you guys make of the Man City home kit? This new kit that they've got out, the logo in the middle. I personally always feel like the logo's got to be over your heart. I know it sounds cringe,
I
but
don't know, I
when
like
people
the
are beating
England
their
one,
chests,
though.
I
The
agree,
England one.
I agree,
I think it's important.
yeah, I
I think
agree.
it's important to have that logo on the left.
It's the reason why it's there, lads.
Yeah.
Like, if you put the sponsor on the left, you'd be like, what the... You know what I
imagine
mean?
kissing
Even if
what,
it's
you're
a
gonna
great
kiss the sponsor?
Yeah, no way, lads.
Did Man
beat the
City have a
sponsor.
kit this season without their logo?
Come on,
No,
Yeah,
that's
they
it.
do, yeah,
The
yeah.
Puma third kits are clapped, man.
whole
All
one,
of them.
aren't they, lad?
No
Yeah,
badge.
like,
If
all the
Liverpool
badges
released a
all
kit with no
over it.
badge, what?
Bro, we'd
Mate,
be
did you see
in-
the guy? He was
Oh
trying to
my
kiss
days,
his badge
lad.
when he scored,
And
he
there
was
was nothing
looking
there.
around the shirt.
There's nothing there to kiss. I think if Liverpool released a kit with no badge, your fans would erupt.
Yeah, they would, lads. I love our new kit at the moment, lad. I think it's great. It's just a plain standard one. I think the home kit should represent your city, and the away kit should be the mad one.
Oh, what's this? Money!
Yes!
Oh my god!
Yes! Oh, we're 2-1 up. We're 2-1 up. We're 2-1 up.
I don't
Oh my
need to
God.
tell you where the
Yes!
It's a great
Oh
goal.
my God.
Oh,
Hey.
Sadio Mane.
And they're talking about Salah for Player of the Year. Look who's delivering the title.
Lad, I've
Second
smashed
half
my
of the
phone.
season, who's been
What
delivering?
a ding.
What a finish.
I smashed
What
my
a
phone.
ding.
Full
Oh,
Offside!
Oh, it's
Oh, it's offside. They said, who's the guy in the middle? I've been on the show the most this season. You don't know me? You don't know me? I'm introducing everybody else. What? You don't know me? I'm
He
offended.
doesn't recognise you with your hair, that's
Yeah,
it.
maybe, I don't know. I don't know what
You
it
need
is.
to go back to the bold look.
Maybe. Wow, short-lived for Doyle. Unfortunately,
miles off.
He's miles off. Yeah, well offside. At least it's the correct decision.
What a finish, though.
You would hate to.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at.
I was about to
finish.
say, you would hate to lose the title based on incorrect decision making.
No, yeah,
Then
that
there
was
would be,
hate to win it, though.
then there would be
Absolutely
riots.
correct.
Yeah, but I feel like it wasn't a goal, so we move on. They'll try and get another.
Come
I
on,
think
Reds. Come
if
on,
it was
Reds.
incorrect, they'd go mad.
Yeah, no, yeah, we would.
They'd
That
go
was
mad.
definitely correct.
Yeah.
Fair play.
Now, don't let him skin you.
They're saying
Get
Guardiola's
close to
been
him,
done
man.
by cash. What happened? Listen, they're gonna run them jokes. They're gonna run
Hey,
them
who's
jokes in the
stealing my
comments.
jokes?
Please,
I
please,
trademarked it.
Lord, in 45 minutes, give me this, lads.
Someone says in the comments, if Liverpool score, we will run this banter on City to go trophyless after spending 100 million on Grealish.
Trophyless, lad. We're two of the teams of the season players, lad. Are you mad?
Wow.
Come on, Liverpool. Come on, lads.
United have to do Conference League qualifiers.
Wow.
Wow. After Champions League, Varane.
If you're
Ronaldo.
10 up, though, you're thinking,
I
the
personally,
only way
yeah.
up, the only way is up now.
Oh, there's a goal though at the Amex. Brighton
where
have
in the where?
equalised, so West Ham have potentially, I think, maybe dropped back into 7th with that goal going in for Brighton. I'm not sure. I have to get the table up in a minute, but Brighton have equalised against West
Who
Ham.
is it? Danny Welbeck?
So that's not good news for their Europa League hopes, potentially. Obviously, Man United is still 1-0 down, courtesy of Wilfried Zaha. Liverpool! Ooh. Out for a corner, they're knocking on the door.
Is he giving a penalty?
He'll be looking for a penalty.
Go on, give a VAR check, lads. Give a VAR check.
They'll be looking for it.
He's onside this time, I think. Yeah, he's onside there, lads.
He should have hit that first
That's a
time.
pen. Did you see that?
I didn't actually. What did he do?
What's this now? I think he kicks him.
No, doesn't touch him.
Not a pen. Fair play.
Ooh.
Meanwhile, City,
both teams pushing and pushing for that goal that they desperately need.
So
Liverpool.
at the moment, Leeds are staying up. Wow.
At the moment, Leeds are staying up. At the moment, Manchester United are back into the Europa League position on 58 points. West Ham dropping back down into 7th.
You're in, my son! Rodrigo! You donkey! No, you silly! You flipping donkey! Put in the back of the net!
Look at this. Look at
What a
this.
chance!
No, Watkins just missed a fucking sitter.
That's a sin! Did you see this?
Watkins is having a bit of a nightmare.
Oh!
Watkins has just missed a sitter.
Was he offside though?
No, he's onside.
Rodrigo, man!
We're just chilling, me and Fuad.
Who's your vision? £27 million record signing!
Bro, I want to do it now. We're just chilling. We're just
don't wanna
chilling.
set off no fire alarms.
Galore going on right now. Villa could have been 2-0 up. Leeds could have been 1-0 up. This is wild. This is wild. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. If there's anywhere to be,
How did Watkins miss
it's
that?
here because we got real fans reacting in real time to real situations, real problems. Relegation titles are on the line. This ain't no joke. Serious settings.
Raheem Sterling's coming on.
James is sweating, bro.
I think he's got his damn glasses on because he clearly can't see the Stevie Wonder vision up
Fuad
there.
don't care.
Oh, go on, my son!
Bro, I'm watching.
Achilles messed it up, man!
I got literally.
Penalty!
Pen, is it pen? Is it pen?
Okay, about relegation.
What? Is it pen?
It is.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh, please.
Leeds.
Please, Lord.
Leeds
Yes.
desperately need a goal.
Rafinha, you sexy man.
They will be in the driving seat. Remember, they only have to better Burnley's score today.
Who gave it away?
Burnley would need 2.
that
Burnley would
goal
need
what-
2 if Leeds score.
Rafinha. Oh, he's so classy.
They're currently
he's
level
so
on
saucy.
points.
Come on. Oh, please.
Leeds penalty.
He scored.
Leeds
He
penalty.
scored. He scored.
He scored.
Oh, yeah!
Oh!
Rafinha! What? Rafinha! Oh! The best Brazilian in world football. Probably the sauciest guy in Premier League history. He doesn't miss. From 8 yards out, 18 yards out, 40 yards out. His finishes have more curve than Kim Kardashian.
What?
He's saucier than Peri Nando's. Oh! Please.
Rafinha just stood up and
Look at
said,
him.
"No one's paying for that release clause.
Oh,
no one ain't paying for 25 mil." Rafinha said, "If you want me, you can pay the full price. You can come and pay the full price."
Yes.
Rafinha said, "Come and
Please.
pay the full price." At the moment, Leeds are safe. Burnley need 2 goals at Turf Moor. They sacked Sean Dyche.
Damn it.
Ben Mee's on the bench, questioning life itself.
Jesse Marsh out.
Goodness gracious.
Look at
Burnley
that
need 2 goals. How you feeling, bro?
Look at that! Everyone says, oh, he doesn't want to be here anymore. He's off to Barcelona. He doesn't give a monkeys. Well, I'll tell you something. He cares more than anyone in that damn squad. He's the one fighting. He's the one showing heart. He's the one dying for that club. Yeah? Rafinha.
Wow.
What a man.
Wow. Big goal.
Meanwhile,
Big
City's still knocking at the door. Sterling!
It looks like I mean, listen, both Manchester City and Liverpool are going forward for these goals, but who will get the first one? Because I feel like
It's
once
looking more like City, if I'm being honest.
you know how it goes on the last day. Once a goal goes in one ground, it kind of gets to the other one just by text message, and the crowd kind of start to sigh, and the players feel it on the pitch. So
Here comes Salah.
In comes Salah.
Come on, lads.
Sonny boy, come on. Need that golden boot.
In
man.
comes Salah. In comes Salah.
I feel like he'll get one jammy one just. to
Listen,
secure his golden boot.
where's Son? Someone tell Son.
Everyone's scoring by him.
Yeah, everybody else has scored, but Son. Son needs a goal to equalise, isn't it? Do you remember that season where they shared the golden boot? It was Aubameyang, Mane, and Salah, wasn't it?
Disgusting.
It was awful.
Nasty.
They should have had a penalty shootout between them or something.
Literally, yeah. A decider.
Something on Soccer AM, whatever. We can't be having you share the golden boot, man. Can't happen. Salah,
Didn't Anelka have one like that?
I think Anelka won. He won one at Chelsea. I'm not sure about the rest.
That one at Chelsea. Didn't he share it?
Nah, he didn't share that one. He got the goal in the final.
But it was
day.
like 18
It was
goals
close.
or something like that.
Between him and maybe Rooney or something.
That was another nasty year, I remember.
Jesse Marsh.
Mate, he deserves his plaudits if he keeps them up.
I will pay him a bonus out of my own pocket.
Get some respect on his name.
I'll find the nearest loan shark and give him whatever he wants if we stay up. I don't care. Look at that! Wow, man. Look at those binoculars.
Can't see Villa holding out for too much longer.
Those are almost as bad as your shades.
Big up to the chat. I see your comments.
Oh, you didn't see it, man. She had like binoculars.
I can see the comments. I can see the stress from the different fan bases. It's what we love. I'm seeing people saying, "Come on, Leeds. You'll never walk alone's getting put in the chat." Fan bases.
I'll never walk
fan
again
bases
after
are
this.
begging for the end of the season to hope the way.
I actually need
They would have dreamed last night.
I need Kane to get one more as well.
Relegation is just as important as title races. I can't lie. If you go down, not necessarily coming back up. I've seen teams
It was
disappear.
16 years last time.
Yeah. Teams like Portsmouth, Bolton, Wigan disappeared off the face of the earth.
Have you seen the Arsenal result?
Yeah.
I have not.
Arsenal 4-1 up.
Yeah.
Excuse me, where did all these goals come in? Why were we not? Why we were not alerted? Arsenal 4-1 up.
Cedric and Gabriel.
Apologies, guys. We didn't know Arsenal were banging in the goals.
2 goals in 2 minutes.
Apologies. 2 goals in 2 minutes. Fair enough. Fair enough. It's not like as if we've been sleeping on the Arsenal game. 2 goals in 2 minutes. Arsenal are 4-1 up against Everton. So it looks like they're gonna win their game.
Liverpool need to get this goal.
Both teams need to get their goal, man. It's crazy.
Oh my God.
But yeah, Arsenal look like they're going to win their game. At the moment, Burnley are relegated by comfortably 3 points. They need 2 goals at Turf Moor to stay up.
This will be a damning indictment on that Sean Dyche sacking.
It will. It will.
Be honest
if
with
you will.
You guys are just giving me so many ideas for titles, man. You guys are here
Leeds
now.
are staying up. It's 2-0 to Newcastle.
2-0.
Oh, Callum Wilson! You sauce demon! Yes! Oh, please! Oh, Eddie Howe, give him manager of the year. I don't care, Eddie Howe. What a man!
told you about
What
Eddie
a
Howe,
genius!
Wait, we spoke about Eddie
Tactical
Howe.
genius!
No, it's not how hype.
Oh,
It's not, bro. It's not how hype. Listen.
how have they done it?
Not only are Newcastle already safe for a good couple weeks, maybe 3-4 weeks now, but they're also taking points off teams that desperately need them. Arsenal, you know, today against Burnley, he's kept the motivation going in that team and said, listen, if you want to be at this club when the money comes true, you better perform.
That's what they're looking at.
That's what they're looking. Them players are looking and thinking, raw. We're going to end up at another club if we don't perform.
But imagine now
what
if,
Newcastle are doing is ridiculous. They haven't gone on the beach. They haven't started to, put their feet up. They are taking points off teams that desperately need it. And Burnley 2-0 down.
But you know what would be ironic is
City are actually
Villa
bottling
wins.
this.
And Liverpool fucking draw.
Yeah, and Liverpool don't do it.
If Liverpool don't win this, they will regret this for the rest of
What
their
is that?
careers
Villa
potentially.
penalty?
Because it's in your hands. Like, Liverpool players have to find a goal if Man City don't win this game. You can't go back into that dressing room knowing that it's up to you to win a title when you don't get it done. There's no way. Especially with this.
Oh, handball, Laporte.
No,
it's not gonna be given.
Nothing given.
Yeah, we know they can handball it wherever they want, lad, in the fan. Remember, against Everton, do whatever they want, lad.
Stress. Thiago on the bench there. Obviously,
He's
out.
missing the Champions League
Missing
final
the
now.
Champions League final, maybe. I don't
Damn.
know. It's next week, isn't it? Next week,
Yeah.
Saturday. Liverpool versus Real Madrid. Big game.
They already had fitness issues with Salah as well.
Well,
Van Dijk.
Fitness issues go out the window when scorelines are
Wait,
looking
what?
like this. on
Burnley
the final day.
1-0? Oh, 2-0.
No, 2-0.
It's allowed it.
My brother's seeing other things.
Don't put it back on and it said 1-0.
No, they just put it on courtesy for you guys. 3-0 to Tottenham. Is it Son? Is it Son? Is it a sunny day?
My stream is so far
Is it a sunny
behind.
day in Norwich?
I can still see Nuno Espirito Santo. Lord of mercy.
Son chasing that golden
Tell
boot.
me-
Can he get level? It's
Kulu.
Kulusevski.
Listen, we're
One
talking
of the
18
serious January
games,
signings. Yeah.
5 goals, 8 assists.
Wow.
Brother, If we're not talking January signing of the season anymore,
Wow.
we're talking actual signing of the season contender.
Kulusevski.
Like, the guy is an absolute baller. Don't talk to me about any combined North London derbies with that little picky head brother on the right.
Yeah.
Nah, we're levels and brackets above him.
Yeah.
Talk
Which
to me.
picky brother?
Talk to me nice.
How does it, Laurie?
Talk to me nice.
How do you feel about like next season for Arsenal? Obviously, you were saying earlier that
I'm worried.
Yeah.
I'm worried. I have to admit, I am.
Newcastle's coming.
Because United are not going to be this bad again. Tottenham are going to get better. You have to think that. Chelsea. Oh, Ollie Watkins.
Ollie, what are you doing?
Oh,
Ollie,
Ollie,
what are you doing?
How many chances today?
He's offside.
He's been poor today.
God.
I need a Liverpool goal, you know. I need one.
Yeah,
I
you
need
do.
it now.
Can I get an Astro, please? I'm ready to write this.
I have to admit, watching both the games, City look more like scoring one at this stage than you guys do. But then again,
Look at this.
that don't mean a whole lot.
Hey, peep this. Look at the run.
It's a brilliant run, yeah. Kulusevski really has
a pass.
He's offered the outlet.
Look at
isn't
this.
it? Takes attention.
They
off
thought
Son.
he was going to whip it. He said, nah. Hold that! Wow! Everything top bins. Yeah?
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Talk to me nice, yeah? Talk to me nice. We are
finish.
We are back.
What a finish from
Top four,
Kulusevski.
we are back. Look at that. Oh,
What a finish by Kulusevski.
demonic left foot that is.
What a finish. So
Number
Tottenham are
21.
3-0 up. Top 4 race is basically done. As you were saying, Laurie, about the
Trust
next
our race
season.
to be over quicker than
Yeah.
everyone else's.
But as you were saying, like in terms of next season,
Yeah, next
obviously
season
Ten
I'm
Hag
worried,
comes
man.
in, Conte second season. How are you
Chelsea
feeling
going
about
to be
it?
better. Tottenham probably going to be better, although I hate to say that. Newcastle, man. And then you got to factor in some of those teams, West Ham, Leicester. You know what I mean? Newcastle. It's going to be difficult, but we have to have faith.
Look at this, brother. So Manchester
he
City
chilling like that,
still
man?
trying to break down this Aston
Oh,
Villa's defence.
My nerves
I must
right
say,
now,
listen,
lad.
as much as Ollie Watkins is missing chances, Aston Villa
Oh,
are really
Trent!
defending really well.
What a beautiful Sunday.
Oh, man.
Come on,
What a
Liverpool.
beautiful
Come on,
Sunday.
Liverpool.
Watkins is in here.
What a beautiful
What a
Sunday.
pass. Wow.
He's been terrible, Watkins. Like,
He's
yeah.
been
I
awful.
think Watkins has got to come
man.
off, really, if I'm
He
honest,
has.
the way he's playing.
Bring Ings on, lad.
The way he's playing, he's got
Come
to come
on,
off.
Liverpool. Come on, lads. You need a goal. You can win the fucking league today.
I
You
can
do
see
this.
why Gerrard played him, because he's very quick.
And physical as well.
Manchester City have 25 minutes to get 2 goals.
Liverpool have 25 minutes to get 1. Come on, lads. Come on!
Referee.
Fuad smoking that Arsenal pack. They're saying in the chat. Smoking that Arsenal pack. While Spurs are packing in Norwich.
Nigo said
They thought the bottom place team was going to come and save them on the last day.
no,
Wrong
they
hope,
didn't.
lads, yeah?
No one at
You
Arsenal really
had
believed
2
that.
weeks before to come to our home
Oh, shit.
and try to do something.
But
You weren't on nothing.
you know what?
Yeah?
bro?
Then
no,
Newcastle
no
told-
one I spoke to realistically believed that was going to happen.
What, Norwich? No, no one believed it, but you hoped for it.
We hoped for it.
Yeah? And you hoped wrong. You hoped wrong.
You hope wrong. Don't hope. Don't hope for miracles.
We blew it against Newcastle. Because even after we lost to Tottenham, it was still in our hands.
Yes, yeah, that's
it
the
was.
point. And I think this is what I'm saying about Newcastle and Eddie Howe is the fact that they're coming up against teams that are so desperate for points and they're still able to.
Oh, this is that
to be the
free
villain.
kick. Oh,
They're still
De
able
Bruyne
to.
territory.
Yeah, Coutinho giving it away.
Do you know what? I'm just happy that mid-table teams are still putting up the fight. It keeps the integrity of the league
Come on,
at
man.
an all-time high. So it's
Salah
great.
on that left
Well, there's
foot.
so much money to play for
Right, see?
nowadays for a few
Oh.
positions.
I think Liverpool
Exactly.
overplaying a little bit.
Yeah, we are. We look a bit nervous, lads. It's like
They
we're
need
trying
to
to
be
make a
having more
perfect
shots
goal.
This is
goal.
reminding me of the
This is De Bruyne's.
Chelsea versus Liverpool game at Anfield
This is De Bruyne's
under
moment.
Rodgers. It's just that stress, that pressure. You need that goal.
Oh no, don't let him skin you. Don't let him skin you, man. Skin like a jacket potato.
This is so unbelievable, this thing. I can't
All
believe
Leeds
what's
need to
happening
do
right now.
really is just focus on the task at hand. Jesse March was saying we're not going to keep eyes on the other games until second half. You don't even need to look at the second half now. You just need to just see it out.
Please, Liverpool, get a goal. Please, boys, please.
Tough expecting Burnley to get 3 goals against Newcastle from this point. Yeah.
De Bruyne.
De Bruyne.
Oh!
Ooh.
Yes!
Please, no set piece, no set piece. Don't
Come on,
concede
Liverpool.
this.
Come on, Liverpool.
Imagine if
Come on,
Liverpool and
Come on,
City got
Liverpool.
into this
Come on.
game
Get out, Coops.
level on points and it was about goal difference. Wow, what an
I'd hate that.
What
I'd hate that.
would have been
Get
incredible.
out, Coops, get out.
Gundogan is coming on for Bernardo Silva
oi.
in the City game.
Oi!
Oh!
man.
Oh, Liverpool living dangerously there.
But again, like Wolves,
Mane,
they don't
good-
have anything to play for. And
defense.
look at the way they're playing, man. It really is commendable.
Don't you dare. How was that there throwing, lad? How?
Villa the same.
Yeah, but stopping someone from winning the league is a big thing as well.
It is 100%. But usually that only lasts for like half an hour and then.
4-0 Spurs. It's all over now.
You don't cry, don't beg.
Son?
They think
There we go!
It's
Is
not
the
Son. Is it Son?
Is it Son?
It might be again, yeah.
Is it the golden
No,
boot?
it was meant to be him.
It's 2 fucking nails away! Oh, Liverpool needs to score, come on! Oh my god! Score!
Is that Coutinho?
Oh my god!
Is that Coutinho?
Oh my god!
It was Coutinho, yeah.
Liverpool,
Coutinho!
you need a goal! Move, lads! Lads! You need a fucking goal! Score!
Son scored!
Hey.
Golden boot!
Golden boot, we coming, baby.
Coutinho has just scored for Aston Villa to put them 2-0 up.
no,
Manchester
no.
City need 3
Oh,
goals.
Liverpool, you need to score.
3
lads.
goals!
Lads!
And Liverpool are attacking.
Salah.
It took too long.
They did, man.
20 minutes left.
Oh my
City
God.
are 2
Oh my god! Oh my god!
down.
Oh my god.
And then, He's at the goal. He's at the third goal. That can't be the
that's the
third goal.
second
No,
goal.
that's
That's
just the
the
second
second goal.
That's just the second. I'm sorry.
What a touch,
That was
though.
Coutinho's goal.
Oh my
That was just
God.
Coutinho's goal. Sorry, guys.
way he took
that
that
was
was
just
a
Coutinho's. It
finish.
was the replay. It was the replay. I'm sorry.
What a goal, though.
Took it
What a
down with
finish.
the right foot.
At the
Oh.
moment, Son and Salah are level for the golden boot. Coutinho's just made it 2-0 at the Etihad. Are City going to throw the title away on the last day of the
Liverpool, this
season?
matters, lads.
Big Steve!
We got 20 minutes left
Steve!
in this league, lads. Come on! Come on, lads! Come on!
Big Six, Big Steve! Conversations are happening, sir. If this stays like this.
Please, lads, please, lads, please, lads, please, lads, please. Please, lads, this you can win the league, lads. You can fucking win the league today. It can happen, lads. You need 1 fucking goal. Please, lad. Come on. Oh my god.
Speechless.
I fucking can't believe
even my blood-
I can't
even my blood
believe,
pressure's
lads.
going up for
This
you.
is fucking unbelievable.
I just
What's happening right now,
This
lads?
is done. Nah, this is
Please,
poetic.
Liverpool,
This is
come on.
poetic because
Oh my
all
God.
season long everybody was saying City don't lose their streak, City don't lose their nerve, and in 2 of the biggest moments this season, in the Champions League last couple minutes, and in a second half where you should be beaten, I'm sorry,
Liverpool, you have
Aston
to win
Villa
this.
at home.
I can't even sit down.
This
I can't
is-
sit
No, you
still.
don't have to.
I can't sit still,
Listen,
lad. This
at
is
home as well, I'm sorry.
Oh
If
my
City
God,
capitulate
oh my
like
God,
this-
oh my God.
Liverpool fans were talking about Coutinho all week.
Oh my God.
And Gerrard.
What?
And imagine, this is exactly what happens.
Who are you blaming if City capitulate like this, though?
I'll get to that.
Is it Guardiola? I mean, we're
don't
talking
know.
about him getting manager of the year.
I don't
Come on, Liverpool. Come on. Come
Okay.
on. Go on. Go on.
Hey, the classic Pep drinking the water bottle meme.
Pep genuinely looks like he's going to cry. I'm not trying to take the mick. Pep looks like he's actually going to cry. Like he's
Wait, what's going on in the
He's a-
Burnley game?
I can't breathe.
he's an emotional man.
Huh? Oh, they've scored.
It's on ball. It's on ball.
Idiots, man!
Corner.
Is that going to be
Clamp it!
VAR at Anfield? Burnley won.
Oh, no, man.
No.
No, it's not.
Oh!
Burnley 1, Newcastle 2.
Oh!
Goal back. I think
lads.
you're fine, bro.
Lads, please. Lads,
They
please.
still need 2
Lads,
goals.
Never
please.
watch Leeds.
Please, lads, please.
True.
Please, please.
What does that
win this.
mean, though?
Well, Leeds are still up. They're fine. If Leeds win and Burnley don't win, then Leeds are safe. Burnley have got a goal
Gelhardt
back.
coming off.
Burnley still need 2 goals.
Parking the bus.
They still need. Burnley need 2 goals to
Need
stay
one
up.
goal.
Oh,
Burnley needs-
Newcastle, you just knew they wouldn't keep a clean sheet, didn't you?
Burnley need 2 goals to stay up. They've got a goal back against Newcastle.
Oh my God, why they do
I
this
can't
to
believe
me?
Grealish losing the title. 100 million against this former team. Hey, that is the biggest L this season.
Oh, this is dangerous.
I honestly can't believe what I'm watching. And do you know,
Hey,
can I just say as
I'm
well,
smoking
we spoke,
Grealish
about, we
pack.
spoke about crowds. You know at Anfield, the fans are going to be onto this team talking like,
But you know what I was going to say, Matisse? Oh!
ooh, like,
What does this tell you about pressure?
yeah.
Both teams have not dealt with the pressure today.
Like Liverpool players.
Liverpool as well. Liverpool as well.
At the moment, yeah.
Because
Liverpool
come on,
players
man,
will know.
Wolves have got absolutely nothing to play for, and they went with goal up, and they're actually looking quite dangerous. now.
Liverpool players will now know that City are 2-0 down.
Yeah, 'cause the
They
crowd
will
would
know.
have cheered,
The crowd-
lads.
The crowd would have told them.
Please, Liverpool, please. We fucking need this.
Look at City, they're just missing.
Please, fucking score.
City. De Bruyne just. They've lost it. They,
They
like
absolutely-
honestly,
oh, man,
I'm not
they
trying.
absolutely
You
bottled
can
it.
tell that City players are actually
Can't
starting to lose it. Like they've proper lost all composure. Look at this miss. This is something that De
at that
Bruyne.
post.
Look, De Bruyne eats that. for breakfast.
Bottled it.
They are losing their heads.
This is dangerous for
They're
Liverpool
losing their
as
heads.
That's looking rough for you, brother.
Hey, you know
That's
what?
looking rough for you, my
That's
man.
the gift. That's the gift of top 4, baby.
They're losing their heads. They're losing their heads
my
at the
God.
Etihad. I'm telling you, they're losing their heads at the Etihad. They're proper lost their heads. Like
What
they
if both
really.
teams don't get the result?
We spoke about composure, right? Now you can see how erratic.
Son scored.
Son
It was
scored.
Son.
It was Son that scored.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
the
scored
fourth
the
goal.
fourth.
Yeah. You can see how erratic City have become. Do you know what I mean? Like,
But they
it
were
wasn't
like this in the first half. They were playing nervous almost 100 miles an hour. And you could see the occasion was getting to them. And I said that even in the Champions League, did they let the occasion get to them? We have to start questioning City's mentality, I'm sorry. Especially for a team that's consistently been told...
No, but what about Liverpool's
scored
mentality?
Again. Son scored again, apparently.
Oh my God, look at the goal as well.
Son.
That's
Son.
golden boot.
Son, golden boot.
Golden boot for
Hey,
Son.
Son.
That's
Son, look
worthy
at them,
of
look at
golden
them.
boot.
Look at them.
That's worthy of golden boot. Respect my brother.
Son.
They want to give KDB Player of the Year. Talk to him nice. Talk to me nice. Yo.
Oh.
Hey, listen.
Son.
You got the title, don't worry.
No, we haven't, lads.
take
Don't
the
say
golden
that.
boot.
We haven't got it
You
yet.
got the
Yeah,
title.
yeah,
You take the golden boot, baby.
Please, lads.
Listen.
No.
Son has got the 5th, and that's the golden boot race.
Don't let
Hey,
it be our fault,
back-to-back
sir.
players,
Don't let it be
back-to-back
fucking
seasons
this.
of Tottenham
Come
players
on.
getting golden boot.
Come on, this is the chance. This is the chance.
So that's 23 goals for Son, 22 for Salah.
Go on.
Score update: Tottenham 5, Norwich 0.
Son again.
Yeah, Son with 2 goals today, so he goes ahead of Salah on.
No, he
on the
scored
golden
again?
goal. Yeah, that's the 5th goal. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one Fuad was just celebrating.
So Norwich really are lame.
There's the golden boot race for you there. 23 for Son, 22 for Salah. How much does it mean to you to stay up, bro? Like, talk about it a bit,
Everything.
because you guys have only been up for what, the 2
Absolutely
seasons,
everything.
isn't it?
Yeah. Do you
You
know
don't wanna-
how peak it is? Yeah. You know.
Are you
I'm not
equipped to
trying
go
to get
down?
onto
Are
anyone.
you equipped to go down and come
But
back up?
I'm here. No, of course we're not.
Yes! City got one
City
back.
2-1.
City got one back.
Gundo!
Gundogan.
Let's
Made
go.
by Sterling.
Vamonos!
City 1, Aston Villa 2.
So what does that mean
They
then?
need 2 more
But they
goals.
still need 2 goals. They still need 2
2
goals
goals.
They have to win.
to take it into their hands. Yep. So at the moment, if City were to win, then the title's done. If City don't win, Liverpool just need to win, and then they will win the title. So
What a
City,
goal by Raz, by the
City
way.
can't
We
afford to
have
drop
to
points.
win. We have to win.
Liverpool, if Liverpool don't do their job, then it doesn't matter.
I can't watch this. I can't. This is unbearable.
But City still need 2 goals in 15 minutes. Liverpool 1 goal in 15 minutes.
Oh, Wolves are breaking. This is dangerous.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh!
That
Big
was
chance.
your Premier League nearly gone, Doyle.
Big chance.
I want to know what it's like inside Doyley's chest.
You know what, right?
That shit is pulsating right now.
You know what, right? We've been saying about City bottling it, but I've got to put it to Doyle. Have Liverpool bottled it today?
I can't breathe for a lot of
What?
I don't think he can
can't
analyse
believe
Liverpool
it's
right
coming
now.
up.
I don't
think he's in the state to analyse Liverpool right now.
Hang on. Don't you dare be telling me
I'll do
Phillips
it. If
coming
Liverpool do not win this game and City don't win their game,
Yeah.
Liverpool have bottled it 100%. Because
We're gutted. We're
the
gutted if
opportunity
that
is
happens.
right there, you know? Obviously, you commend
God.
both teams for doing the
Corner.
points and being in this position in the first place.
corner.
But man,
Oh my
when you
God.
get to this point, you have to
City
find a
got
way.
corner. Aye, the fans are getting fired up.
Oh,
I
shit.
remember,
Do you remember Man City against QPR? Do you remember? Mario Balotelli. I'm telling you, they're looking for that moment at the Etihad.
10 years to the
There
day
he is.
as well.
10
Wait
years
for
to
the
the
end,
day.
Oh!
Listen, Liverpool better get their goal because City off.
Alright, it's Luis Diaz on the pitch. Get him on. Nah, he started, didn't he? Yeah.
That was a great goal.
Get
boy.
Firmino on
header.
or something.
This actually reminds me of City. Oh, it's goal difference.
Oh my God,
goodness.
they're gonna win it.
Can't
on goal
lose the league on
difference.
goal difference, lad. I can't bear that.
Lord of mercy.
On goal difference, they would lose the league. Can you imagine? No. That's Man United. 10 years. 10 years to the day. That's Man United.
Yeah.
Man United. Fergie and
That was the
Sunderland.
end of an era,
Yeah.
pretty much. Let's be honest.
Oh my God.
Oh, is that a pen? No, that's not even the right side of the pitch. I've lost it.
Still no response from Manchester.
Why are you wasting time? You've got nothing to fight for, you knobhead!
He's off the pitch as well. What the
Fucking
hell?
little dickhead!
Here comes City again.
Oh my God! They're doing it. Super
goal.
kids. Rodri with the goal. Manchester City 2, Aston Villa 2. Rodri with the equaliser. They are doing what what they done before.
My
So they still need
Another goal, but at the moment, they're winning the league because Liverpool have still not scored.
Yo.
Oh my God. They have come back from the trenches.
What a goal as well.
You see?
What a finish.
Hey, we said if they lose it, we'll question their mentality.
If they win
that, mentality monsters. Talk to me nice.
That's a great goal as well.
Oh
Zinchenko.
my God.
Wow. Now that's 2 quality goals as well. Rodri.
Look at the finish.
One of the players of the year.
No, you flipping donkeys!
Oh my
you donkeys! You clowns! You fools!
Brentford
Oh, you absolute frauds!
No, but you're still doing better than
Brentford
Leeds.
won. Leeds won.
The flipping Canos, man! Of all people! Sergi Canos again, the little arrogant son of a fraud!
won.
And is it Ferguson who's
come-
laid him on?
Come Liverpool.
Brentford
And you
won.
parked the bus!
Shut up! Oh!
Brentford
And you
won.
invite the
Leeds
pressure on!
won.
Wake up, you Lorente, man! Oh man, what are you
Come on,
letting him in
you
there
can still win this,
for?
lads. You can still win it. You just need to get a goal. Just get your goal and see what happens. Please, the Reds.
Flipping donkeys.
What a final day.
At the
Here come
moment-
Brentford.
No,
Brentford!
that's just the
Oh,
goal.
is that-
So
oh, that's a good goal.
Brentford
That's a
have
great goal.
equalised against Leeds, which means Leeds are still safe. But if Burnley were to equalise against Newcastle, Burnley would then be safe.
God.
It is down to
Look
goal
at that
difference.
terrible defending. Is that Cock, man? Just leaving him in so much space.
Guess he's living up to the name, eh?
Yeah, he is. Big Cock up there.
Burnley are 1 goal from safety as it stands. Just 1 goal against
Someone
Newcastle.
give him some Viagra.
1 goal against
City are looking
Jesse
more likely
Marsh,
to score than
man.
Liverpool, I
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah. Burnley just need 1 goal to stay up against Newcastle. They're
So
one.
is it 2 disallowed goals Liverpool have had, isn't it, in this game?
Yeah.
Burnley are currently 2-1 down at home to Newcastle. Leeds level with Brentford. There's only 12 minutes to go,
12
or
minutes,
10
yeah.
in some of these games.
Pressure's building.
Pressure is definitely building. Manchester City needs to score still if they want to have this completely under their control. Liverpool still looking for that
Needs
goal.
a good shot. Henderson. Money.
Played it into feet.
Shut Shoot. Oh. Margie Wilson defended well.
Oh, red card.
Red card.
For who?
Who's
For
the
who? Canos. Yeah, get off, man. Get off the pitch,
my
you
God, Wolves
donkey.
are about to
Oh,
score.
how can he stand this guy?
Oh, too wide.
Get off.
Oh, good save.
Oh,
man.
my
Get him
Lord.
off, man.
Oh. This is a...
Flipping
De
Sergi
Bruyne!
Canos, man.
De Bruyne! Oh, it's good! City has scored! Gundogan!
Ilkay! Respect him! Hey, big up Coach
time
Cam.
is over for
He's been on the
Liverpool.
Gundogan bandwagon for months saying he's their most important player. The man stepped up. 3-2!
Here come Liverpool! Oh!
They think it's
Just
all over.
can't score.
It is now.
I can't believe how Liverpool have not put this to bed, man.
Hey, tough times never last.
Sorry.
Come on, big
Only
class.
tough
Big
people
class.
last.
Manchester City 3, Aston Villa 2. Gundogan
Get
off
in
the
there.
bench with 2 goals.
What's that, man?
And he scored again.
Hero.
Right, ref, corner. Corner, right?
Hero ball.
Corner.
Was that offside?
Back
No, it
post,
wasn't.
I don't think it was. Back post for Gundogan to put Manchester City 3-2
You got to give it to
up.
City, man.
You have to give it to
Three
City
goals in the
if they
second
end
half.
up winning this
De Bruyne with the
game.
assist as well.
They've earned it.
If Man City ends up winning this game, you have to give it to them. They were
They've
2-0
earned it.
down with 20 minutes to go, and they've got 3 goals.
3 goals.
And Pep
Look at
is
Pep.
going absolutely mad. He doesn't even know how to celebrate.
Look at Pep.
Manchester City, this is literally what they did to QPR all those years ago. They came from behind and did
Kevin
damage.
De Bruyne, look at that. Look at that play.
Wonderful ball from Kevin De Bruyne.
Gundogan, man.
Gundogan.
And he's a sub as well, isn't he?
Wow, the drama. The drama is incredible.
I feel for Doyle. Oh.
I'm in pain right now, lad.
I can imagine. It's the hope that kills you. If it was just normality,
No.
comfortable
Look at
wins
this.
for everyone.
Oh,
Liverpool fans have got the news in Anfield.
Phillips.
They've found out the news. Liverpool fans, some fans are crying.
So near, but so
So near, but so
can't
close.
see City slipping up now. They'll probably get another one now.
Yeah.
They'll probably get
Well,
another
listen, stranger things have happened. I wouldn't rule
But
it
to
out.
be fair
but
to them, they were on top in the first half.
Absolutely on top all game. Like, they've been a better team. Like, that's what it is. That's what you can do when you bring on quality players like that. They can score goals.
1-1, Chelsea, Watford.
1-1.
Even in a game where people would say Chelsea are definitely going to win, I did have a prediction on the Big Six. And I
deadest
went with a
game
draw.
in the Premier
I went
League
with a
today.
draw just because I know what Chelsea are like. They just, so yeah, Chelsea have conceded there.
Who scored for Watford?
It's not yet to come up for me. But the
Someone's
goal,
crying.
yeah.
Thanks for showing that on the
It's never
telly,
nice
lads.
to
Why
see
did
that. It's never nice to see that. Barkley and Malang Sarr with the substitutions to come on in that game.
But
So, if I just run down the scores
if
for
you
you guys at the
imagine if
moment.
Villa was to get a goal like late and
minute,
then
that would be
Liverpool
beautiful, and we get one as well. But that's magic stuff. That like the fact they were 2-0 up was unbelievable. It felt good while it lasted, lads.
It's like West Ham, isn't it, last weekend? Bowen, 2 goals.
Yeah.
Just to run down the scores for you guys in the chat, just so you're aware of what's going on. Arsenal 5-1 up against Everton. Brentford 1, Leeds 1. Brighton 2, West Ham 1. So Europa League chase for West Ham is not looking like it's going to happen. They look like they're going to be in the Conference League. Burnley 1, Newcastle 2. Just 1 goal needed for Burnley to stay up as it stands.
Liverpool go really close there, bro.
Chelsea 1,
Luis
Watford 1.
Diaz.
Luis Diaz came close.
Look at this.
Great
Very
goal from
close.
Trent.
Look at
What
this.
pass from Trent.
Danny Ings is going on for Villa.
Diaz, wonderful control.
Touch as well.
Diaz.
Unlucky, lads.
Good defending.
Good block.
Chelsea 1, Watford
Corner
1.
coach.
Palace still 1-0
There
up.
he is.
Courtesy of Wilfred Zaha against Man United. Leicester 3-1 up against Southampton. Liverpool 2. What?
Oh,
Is it fucking in? Liverpool 2-1 up.
It is.
Game on.
About to
Game on. Game on.
Salah!
Game on.
And I was reading it!
On.
so what does that mean?
They
They're still
talking.
gonna lose
All
the
they
league.
need is Villa to
They
score.
still need Villa to score.
All they need
As I
is
was
Villa
reading
to
it.
score.
Salah's
my
back in the
God.
golden
Sorry.
boot.
If Villa can do something last minute,
Please, Villa, please.
if they can force an Edison mistake,
The golden boot's getting shared.
Get out.
oh my God! I just realised.
No, Salah's back in the golden boot.
Salah, come on! We need a stat hat, lads.
Yeah, but all those chances that Ollie Watkins missed, man. Yeah. Look,
Hey, they're
there we
still
go.
coming.
Oh.
Villa are still coming. Do not write them off.
No, don't, man.
Don't
'cause
write
they've
them
had
off.
chances.
Sorry, guys.
But I still.
I feel like I
mate.
ruined Doyle's moment. I read it
Mate.
out and it happened.
Nah, this has been listen. Credit to these two teams. This has been an incredible title race. I
Yeah,
can't lie.
yeah.
For years we've talked about. Listen, we don't really get title races like we used
Look
to.
at Kyle Walker.
But these two have set the tone over the last couple of
This
years.
is what I was saying.
This is what
about
we
the
want.
manager.
This is prime Premier
This is what I
League,
was
man.
saying earlier about whoever wins today should get the manager of the season. Oh, Brentford has scored again.
No, that's the other one.
Oh, that's the old goal. Look
Can't
at Mo
believe this is
Salah's
happening
face.
right now. I can't.
Laurie's trying to
believe
send
it.
people
First
into
goal
heart
in about
attack
12
here.
games, so-
What, is that Brentford have scored again?
Here comes City again.
You're going to make James have a heart attack over there.
Free kick to City. That's a bad tackle there on Nakamba.
Oh,
Man
this is
City,
heartbreaking.
yeah, of course, still 3-2 up, and Norwich 5-0 down to Tottenham as we finished round one
Oh, my
scores.
heart.
At the
Sorry, say
moment,
that
the
again?
golden boot is getting shared, as it did, like we said earlier.
Listen, man. I'll say this: Salah has always been the standard bearer for the Golden Boot over the
give it
last
to
couple
Son,
of years.
fair.
If
to be kind.
if you can match that, I
Yeah.
think you've done well this season.
Oh, 100%.
You know what I mean? So I ain't too mad at it, but hey, man. I think it should be given though on like who's played less games and minutes and you know.
Yeah, 100%. Or have a shootout. Like, something should happen.
Yeah. What are you saying? Like dribble from the halfway line to 1v1.
A little, you know what? A penalty shootout against Golden Glove goalkeeper.
Ooh, I like that. You know.
Yeah.
I like that. Best of 5 or something.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, it'd be lovely.
Hey, Premier League, shout
Hire
us,
us.
man. Shout us. We got ideas. We got ideas. Trust me.
I'm telling
Bruv, all-star game, I'm telling you.
100%.
I got
Some
ideas.
words in there, man. Some words in.
Come on, guys. We got to score a touchdown and get a home run. Come on, dude. It's radical.
Y'all wildin', dog. You know that one. That's the one.
Dan James, you wildin' right now, bro.
Y'all
Jesse Marsh.
I'm glad you lot find it so funny.
How are you
Score,
feeling?
play what? Oh, Liverpool.
How are you feeling, James?
I'm sick.
State.
I'm sick. You were talking about what does it mean to go down? It means absolutely everything. I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
You're good
any
for now. You're
second
good for now.
No, I don't know, man.
You got 4
It's
minutes.
2-1
I
to
don't
Chelsea.
want, you guys have never been down there. You don't know what it's like to be in the Championship.
No,
it's
no,
not
no.
fun. It's not
Yeah,
fun.
yeah.
EFL on Quest, Channel 5. No, not for me, I'm afraid.
Goal at Stamford Bridge. Ross Barkley 2-1 to Chelsea.
Barkley.
Ross Barkley on the final day has scored in the last minute.
That's another 12 months on
To
the deal.
give Chelsea a win, it would seem.
Was it a full house at the?
No, I don't think so. I think we're still playing those games with the government. So yeah, Chelsea 2-1 up against Watford.
Villa pressing. I don't
Man
think
City
Villa
just
can
need to
score.
keep the
Yeah,
ball, man.
it's
Man
done
City
the
just
league
need to
now,
keep
mate.
the
It's
ball.
done.
In fact, if anything, City are probably gonna
Gutted,
score
mate.
again.
Absolutely gutted, yeah.
Wow.
Go on, Klitsch. Klitch!
It's the way it's been done, I think, as well, isn't it? Yeah. If it was a comfortable win
At
for
least
both
you won
teams,
your game, though. Innit?
Yeah.
if it was a comfortable win for both teams, you wouldn't have.
But the thing is,
Yeah,
at
fine.
least Liverpool can rest in the knowledge that they did their bit.
Yeah.
How disappointing would it have been?
Yeah.
City F up and then Liverpool don't take care of
Yeah,
their
that
business.
Exactly. De Bruyne's so tired. Look at him.
He's been so good today, though, in the second half.
Yeah,
De Bruyne.
he stood up.
Yes.
So I think that answers your question about
Player of the year.
player of the year, man.
Sterling's been pretty good as well.
He has.
And I don't know why he gets so much criticism by everyone.
But I have to say, Ollie Watkins, man, he has missed two or
Proper
three
chances.
good opportunities.
Yeah,
That's
Ollie
what they won
Watkins
as the
has missed
league,
some
lad.
big chances.
So he will never get that Liverpool move.
The Scouse Zidane. Big up for the super chat. Isaiah. Ross Barkley, the Scouse Zidane. He
Leeds
says.
on the attack.
Go
This
on,
is
my
good.
son! Square it! Oh! Farpo, you donkey! Rap! Oh, you what the hell, man? Farpo! Oh, you got three men chilling in the box in acres of space, man. Oh my God. Why has he just lashed it across there?
3-1 to Liverpool.
Is it?
Is it? Oh, he's offside anyway, isn't he? Yeah, he is.
And do you know who it is? Robbie. Fucking hell, Robertson.
So Villa get a goal now.
We've won, but it's
3-1
not gonna happen,
to
mate.
Liverpool.
Look what City are doing now. With all that money, you go to the corner and you run it out anyway. You horrible, horrible club.
Fair play to Liverpool. They've
Yeah,
kept it
3-1 to
professional.
Liverpool. Robertson has scored.
The City fans are celebrating. They think it's all over. It is now.
Yeah,
Or
it's
is
done
it?
now. Nah, it's done this.
Villa.
You
have
never
only
know,
a
Doyle. You never
Couple
know.
minutes to
How
score.
much stoppage time?
I think they'll waste
4 minutes. 4 minutes.
4 minutes of injury.
Time TV.
City players are starting to try and waste that time now as much as possible.
Of course, yeah.
You can't
Oh,
blame.
the old hammy's gone.
The story is Leeds
Both
now.
Miami's would be
Can
gone
they?
if I was a City player. I'll find a way.
Hey, cock, man, what are you doing? Cock!
You talking to Foden or who is you talking to then?
Oh, his player, I think. They've got it.
It's not so much if. Well, yeah. I mean,
Look at Klopp, he can't even celebrate
Honestly,
the goal
man.
because he knows it doesn't win in the league. This is awful.
Hey, listen, man. Champions League next week.
yeah, you got Champions League.
I know. It's just the way we lose.
It's the way it's happened, isn't it?
this-
No, but you know what?
Fire
In
to
a
the
way,
belly
they've
for
lost
next
with
week.
honour.
They've lost with honour.
They've lost.
100%.
If you hadn't won your game today, then
Yeah.
fair enough.
Yeah.
But you've done everything you could have
Ederson's
done.
pulled up now as well. It's boss this, isn't it? I can't stand this club, lad. Can't stand them, lad. Awful.
This is what
Hey,
real
awful.
rivalry's like. At the moment, Burnley are relegated. They're 2-1 down, and I think there's only a minute of injury time in that
3-1,
game.
bro.
How much
3-1 to
injury?
Brighton.
When did that happen?
Bro, I said it was 2-1 a few minutes ago.
The
It's
man that you were
3-1.
criticising, Danny Welbeck, on the score sheet
3-1 to
again.
Brighton. West Ham will play in the Conference League next year. Manchester United did lose their game,
How long's left
but
in
it doesn't matter.
the Newcastle game?
It doesn't matter. Manchester
Wow.
United lose to Palace, and it doesn't matter.
Wow.
Wow.
How
I
long's
did
left
think
in
Man
the
United might
Newcastle
lose
game?
that game, but it doesn't
What's
matter.
up with his keeper?
5 minutes!
5
some
minutes of
time,
injury time
that's
at Brentford versus Leeds.
Horrible. This is
Get a
not an
goal,
honourable
get a
way to
goal,
win,
get a goal,
lads.
Get a goal, get a goal, get a goal, come on.
City,
Do
only
it now.
2 minutes left of injury time, 4 minutes added
Well,
on.
he hasn't even played 2 minutes of it because since it started, lad, Foden was on the floor and then
I will
Ederson, who
kiss
hasn't
the
run a
floor if we
single
score
bit,
right
has
now.
pulled up his hamstring apparently.
Can production scroll up just to the top of that table, please?
I think
Yeah,
it's a
that's
very.
it. That's it. That top four looks pretty, man. He said,
Go on,
how's
Cole.
it look to you, bro?
Obviously, it's a bit underwhelming.
It could be better, but
we
I mean,
scored
it
more
looks
goals than
nice.
you.
You know what I mean?
No one came for third.
At least we scored more goals than you.
It's crazy to
Someone's
think
going to clip this and they're going to
Arsenal-
find mad ways to use what you've been doing today. They'll find a way in the chat to
How
clip
long's
you
left
up.
in the Newcastle game? Does
They're
anyone
going to
know,
clip you
sorry?
up and put you on sites that you didn't intend on being on.
You have to say though, City, man, the champions, innit? That's what they showed today that they did. No disrespect to Doyle, that's my
No, of
guy.
course,
But
of course,
90
for the
plus
guys too.
two.
if you're 2-0 down, man, and then you come back and win like this 3-2.
Get the winner.
It's crazy that Aston Villa actually did
Leeds,
concede the 3 goals like the way they did.
Yeah, it's awful. It's horrible.
I would have thought they would have held on.
I hate
Full
City,
time
I can't stand them.
Carrow Road, Norwich 0, Tottenham 5. Full time at.
It's City's title. There's a minute to go.
Full time Leicester versus Southampton 4-1 to Leicester. Full time at Brighton 3, West Ham 1. Full time at the Emirates, Arsenal 5, Everton 1. So Tottenham are in the top 4. That's confirmed.
Look at this horrible team.
And relegation versus title race still being played out.
Last chance for Aston
If they
Villa.
don't play 2 extra minutes in this extra time, it's fixed. Again.
How long was the...
Manchester United will play in the Europa League next season. It's confirmed.
Please.
Are you alluding to that game?
Come on.
Years ago?
No. Listen, like, we haven't won the league because we haven't got enough points, not because of anything else. City definitely have had lucky calls this season, but then so have we, mate. So it is what it is. Football's football like that. Don't like this though, where they're going to the flag, and that's awful. That.
Cock. Come on.
Oh, you would definitely go to the flag though. Come on.
Oh, Leeds have scored again.
2.
Yes! We've done it! Jack Harrison!
Chelsea.
Oh! Yes! Vamos! Leeds! Come on! Oh! That's a proper club right there! That's a Premier League club! That's a real club! The sauciest, greatest club in English football!
That's it.
We've won!
The
We've
title
just
goes to
won!
City.
It's done.
Everton.
It's done. Leeds are staying up. Manchester City are champions. Pep is celebrating. Pep is celebrating. His staff are grabbing cameras.
Wait, let's see
Fans
this.
are running onto the pitch at the Etihad.
Oh, what a finish! What a finish by Harrison!
They're running onto the
30
pitch.
yards out! Look at that Marsh getting absolutely
Leeds.
taken down. Oh,
Jesse March is on the floor.
come on, my son!
Things have been decided on the deciding day.
What's the Newcastle game saying?
It's done. Don't worry about that, sweetheart.
done?
Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
Is it full time?
You're
Don't
staying
worry
up,
about
bro.
it, sweetheart.
You're
Full
staying
time?
up, bro. You're staying up.
Is it full
It's
time?
full time
Staying up.
at Turf Moor. Burnley have lost to Newcastle. Leeds are staying up.
Please!
It's done.
Oh, you beauties! Come on! Please! Please,
I just
man!
gotta go around.
Oh,
time.
look at these beautiful men!
It's the done. Dunsky. Premier League
But it's
done.
not done yet.
Black guy
No,
there
it
is
is done,
about
bro. You're up,
70
bro.
years old.
You can't get relegated. It's
don't know.
impossible.
I don't know.
It's
Look at that
impossible.
pitch invasion there.
Pitch invasion at the Etihad. They're going absolutely berserk at
What
the
a
Etihad.
goal by Harrison.
Kevin De Bruyne is getting marshalled off the
God.
pitch by about 50 marshals.
That's a hit.
Coming for
What's
third
a
is in the
shot?
building. Talk to me at full time. I'll chat to you, Cecil.
a
Don't go
finish.
anywhere,
Oh,
Cecil.
deflected.
Don't go
I don't
anywhere,
care.
Cecil. We're talking. Pitch
Shove that in your
invasions.
pipe and
Pitch
smoke it, Thomas
invasions.
Frank. Shove that in there.
Jesse
Yeah?
March is on the floor crying.
You want to say... Wait, it's not over at Leeds yet. What are you talking about?
Full time,
Oh, yes,
Anfield.
it is.
Full time.
Yes! Oh, Brentford giving it all the talk, yeah? Oh, they'd love to relegate us, would they? Yeah, wouldn't stop yapping, Sergi Canos. Oh, Jansen's gonna do you over. Oh, Thomas Frank this and that. Where are you now, my son? Oh! Oh my God! Oh, it's European charge next season.
I still got to present. Oh my God, bro. How you feeling, bro? Talk to me.
I'm so happy, man. I've never
That's
been
it
so
now.
happy.
That's it.
You know what? I thought it was going to be a terrible day. I got my wallet mugged this morning, but you know what? It's turned into the best day of my life.
Pitch invasion at Brentford.
Oh.
Leeds are
Is
staying
it actually?
up. Pitch invasion at Etihad. Manchester City have won the Premier League title on 93
Oh,
points.
give me a hug, man.
Liverpool, for the second time under Klopp, have
did
lost
it,
the
bro.
title by a
We did
point
it.
to Manchester
target
City.
achieved.
It must be absolutely gut-wrenching for Liverpool. The players are on the pitch now, the fans. They've lost the title on a point again to this incredible Manchester City side who deserve their credit. 4 titles in 5 seasons, 90-point Centurions. They're just taking this league to
Domestic
new
treble.
heights. The pitch invasion is strong
And
at
do you know
the
what?
Etihad.
You got to give City the credit even for how they did it today.
Yeah,
To
yeah.
go 2
that's what I
down,
was saying, yeah.
I think in that game I was thinking, all right, they're done.
Yeah.
Liverpool pretty much did their part in their end, but listen, to come back from that in a game that tense, seeing how nervous they were in the first 40, 50 minutes, listen, you got to give them their dues.
Yeah.
This hasn't been the most City-like season for them, if you like, but brother, they'll be happy with that now.
2-0 down with 20, 15 minutes to go.
Yeah.
Title looking like it was gone, and they managed to
Gundogan?
find 3 goals. Gundogan.
Give yourself
That-
a pat on the back tonight.
You know what's funny, actually? We were talking about De Bruyne, a big game player, whatever. Everyone was criticising the decision to take him off for Gundogan
Yeah.
in that
Completely
Champions League
changed the
game.
game.
Who's changed the game today? Is Gundogan, was it the right decision? Is Gundogan the big game player?
Listen,
Let's
well,
not
De
forget
Bruyne's
he
a
was
big
there.
game player as well because De Bruyne got the assist.
Shall I tell you who's a bigger game player than him?
Harrison.
Rafinha.
Doyle, let me come to you next, bro. I know you're absolutely gutted, but you do have a Champions League final next week, and you can still win 3 out of 4 trophies, bro. So it's been an incredible season, and at least, as Laurie said earlier, you guys did your job. You couldn't do any more. Ollie Watkins could have done more for you today, for sure. But how do you feel, man? It's the way it's done, isn't it?
Gutted, lad. If we won both games, like, so they win convincingly and win convincingly, I'm not really bothered, am I? Because you expect it. But it's just horrible to lose by a point, lad.
Yeah.
Especially to this team. Like, Everton on the pitch is great with them. But let's be real, lads. They've bought everything that they have. That's simple as that. So when we work our team the way we've worked our team, and they've worked their team, and we're able to keep up with them, what we're doing is phenomenal for football. It is. So we can keep up with oil machines like this, lad. Good on them for coming back and winning, but I am a little bit salty, I can't lie.
Yeah,
This is
listen, I'd be
painful,
salty
lad,
too, bro.
to lose
Everybody
to a
here
money machine
losing
again.
the title by a point is ridiculous. It's really tough. The points gap, they continue to keep showing themselves to be the best teams, obviously. Burnley are relegated. Let's talk about that a little bit, Laurie. How do you feel? I mean, Burnley going down, you don't feel... I know, because I speak to a lot, I speak to a lot of fans, and they say, oh, we really want Burnley to go down. They've obviously, you know, at times been maybe too physical for other teams to contend with.
You know what it is? It's not like I really want them to go down. But if I'm going to be honest, if out of them and Leeds, I probably prefer Leeds to stay up. For the Premier League branding alone, better games, better fixtures.
Yeah.
You go to Leeds, home and away.
And what do you make of the decision to sack Sean Dyche, someone that's kept them in this league
Well,
year after
ultimately,
year
it
after
hasn't
year?
worked out.
Yeah.
So there are going to be question marks there. They had an initial new manager bounce, as it were.
Yeah.
It didn't quite play out that way. But then again, the league doesn't lie. The damage was done. And let's face it, when he came in, it was unlikely, wasn't it? That was like a last...
Ben
fling
Mee
in
was the
dice.
coach. He went from centre-back
Yeah,
to
yeah.
backroom staff. It was crazy.
So they tried.
Yeah.
Credit to Burnley, they did try, but ultimately they've not been good enough.
Ultimately, class prevails, you know. The real
Well, they
dons
say the
come
league
through.
don't lie, man, and I'm not
And,
going to
and
argue with
whoever
that.
has the better manager, and we have a tactical
Well,
genius in Jesse
exactly.
Marsh. You know, you people, fans may not agree with me with this, but put whatever you want down on there.
They've got
Any
the best
digits you
motive.
want.
You're
Marsh is at the
going to
wheel.
do a Rio Ferdinand for us,
When
are
it
you?
comes to motivational speaking, they don't come much better than Jesse Marsh, it would appear.
I'm happy for him, to be fair, because he has been under so I can't even speak. He has been under so much stick, Jesse
Yeah,
Marsh,
yeah.
and so much abuse, and a lot of which, you know, like I was never Marsh out, is because it was.
But let's be honest, the reason why he's
did.
got stick like that is because he's American.
Because of
And
a
the
bit
accent
because
and
of
all
that,
that,
and
yeah.
because of the love for Bielsa.
Yeah,
It was always
yeah,
going to be hard.
yeah.
But and because we've been playing bad football, but he didn't have enough time. He needs a transfer window. He needs time to get the side playing the way he wants them to play, and he's done it. He's done it, man.
And
So-
this is huge. Go on.
Would you keep him on for next season then? Now
Yeah,
that,
well, yeah,
now
I'd
that
keep
you've
him
stayed
on.
up.
Yeah, I was always going to keep, as long as we stayed up, I said I'd keep him on anyway. I'll give him like a couple of months. If we don't improve drastically the way we start playing, then obviously questions have to be asked. But we'll give him a transfer window. He wants his American brother, Brendan Aronson, he wants to bring him in there, get some creative reinforcements in. We're going to get a lot of money now for Rafinha, yeah? We're getting that Matty cash this time.
I'll tell you
Tough to
one Leeds
splash
player that's breathing a sigh of relief right now, Luke Ayling.
Luke Ayling,
One of
yeah.
your senior players. Got
Do you
himself
think you could
ridiculously
trust him
sent
with that
off against
rebuild
Arsenal.
though?
Look at it. Well,
Because
can I just
Rafinha's
say,
money
before
gonna
we
bring a
go
lot
there,
of money
look at
in.
Rafinha, though. Everyone slagged him off, says he doesn't care. He's the one player, he sprinted into the away fans there, hugging them all.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do. I think we can replace Rafinha with 70 million. Yeah, I do.
Let's
Has
get.
he definitely done that?
I think he
Oh,
will.
he's agreed Barcelona.
Barcelona
It's
personal
basically
terms.
done. Yeah.
Let's get the prediction boards out because we all did make our predictions on this show before the ball was kicked. Oh, sorry, my brother.
And you know about my visions, so you guys are in
Obviously,
big
Doyle
trouble.
wasn't here from the beginning, unfortunately, so we didn't get his predictions in. However, let's go through it. Who wants to start? Laurie, will we go with you first? What were your predictions? Let's see how many points you've tallied
Do
up
you want me
here.
to show the board? Or
Yeah,
what
definitely
are you
show the
gonna-
board to the camera. Let's see. Wow, so you got the Palace one right.
Was it 2-1 Palace?
Well, in terms of he got the Palace one right in terms of Palace winning. It was Palace 1, Manchester United 0. So you've got a point for that. Arsenal 3-1 win against Everton, but it was 5, I think it was 5-1. So you got a point for that. Chelsea did beat Watford 2-1, but again you predicted 3-0, so it's a point for that. So that's 3 points. Leicester won, I think 4-1 against Southampton, but you predicted 2-1. That's a point there again.
What's that one coming up?
Brentford 2, Leeds 0.
But you know what? I did say that
you
there'd be
did
one
call
big
it.
upset
You
today,
did
and
call
that
it.
was the one.
So there's no points there on that one. Then it was Burnley 1, Newcastle 1. Burnley did end up dropping points there, and they lost 2-1. So you stayed up. So no points there. Manchester City 3-0 against Villa. It was 3-2, so a point there. Norwich 4-1 to Tottenham against Norwich, but it was what 5-0, so a point there. Brighton 2, West Ham 2, but Brighton won that game quite convincingly 3-1, so no points there. And Liverpool 3-0 win against Wolves, so a point there as well. Let you tally that up there. Fuad, let them know how many points you've got as well on your scores.
So I got Arsenal 2-1 Everton, so a win, but not the result. Brentford Leeds 1-1 draw. Birmingham West Ham 2-1. I went Birmingham win. Birmingham Brighton. Burnley Newcastle I went for a draw as well. I thought final day of the season. Chelsea and Watford 2-0. Crystal Palace United draw as well. Thought it'd be a dead rubber game. Leicester Southampton draw as well. Liverpool 3-0. I can see them scoring a lot as usual. Man City 4-0 I predicted. So a bit of a shock seeing Villa.
4-0.
Yeah, I thought they would make mincemeat of them. And then Norwich, of course, I expected us to get the better of them, 3-1. So, points well.
You only predicted 3. I said you'd score 4 against.
Tally up your points, lads, at the bottom of your boards as well. Addition with these many fixtures is a long day for myself. James, let them know. Show your board and your predictions.
Well, first of all, I went Arsenal 2-2 Everton. I don't know why. Everton didn't have much to go for, so I thought they'd be comfortable and do it. Tottenham 3-0 Norwich, so I got that one. City 3-0 Villa, so I got the win, not that. Liverpool 2-2 Wolves. Leicester 3-1. Well, 3-1 Southampton against Leicester. Palace beating Man United 3-1. Chelsea 4-0 Watford. Newcastle 2-1 Burnley, so I did get that correct. West Ham 3-2 Brighton. And Leeds beating Brentford 2-0.
There you are. Okay, tally up your points as well if you've got a pen there. Let us know. We'll go through the scores at the end. For me, I went Arsenal 2-0 up against Everton, so only a point there. Brentford 1, Leeds 1, so no points there, almost. Brighton 1, West Ham 2, so no points again. Burnley 2, Newcastle 1, so no points there. Chelsea 2-0 up against Watford, I went for, so a point. Palace 2-1 against Man United, so a point. Leicester 1-1 with Southampton, no points there as well. Liverpool 3-0 winners against Wolves, I went for, so just a point. Man City 4-0 winners against Villa, and Norwich 3-0 defeat to Tottenham. So it's difficult to get a correct score today, I must say, with the amount of goals that's been flying. I don't think anybody predicted that. Sometimes it does feel like the league is scripted, doesn't it? The way Villa were 2-0 up in that game and gave everybody, or Liverpool fans, hope and made it look like it was going to be a title race, you know? The way that they did it up in the media this week, it was like, oh my God, it's going to be a showdown. We're all like, don't bother yourself with
Listen,
that.
that's
For the neutral, this must have been probably one of the best final days of the season ever.
100%.
The amount of twists and
For a long
turns.
while. Anyway.
Yeah, ridiculous
It's
amount
like
of
the
twists and
Monaco
turns.
How many
Grand Prix.
points did people get?
Oh, well, I'm looking rough
I
here.
got 6.
I've got 7.
I've
Nobody can beat 7. That means
I've got
I
a working
win.
pen. Bro, I don't think I'm going to be winning this one. I can't lie. It's a long day indeed.
Wait, what was the Palace one?
It was Palace 1, Manchester United 0 in that game. I'm definitely
I've
not
got
going
7 points, man. Who can better that?
Nah,
you can't
I
better that.
Closing in.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points. So I've lost. So it looks like Laurie's going to win unless James is coming in with a late winner from Harrison.
I think I got 8 points. Yeah, I think I got 8.
VAR check.
So Tottenham 3-0 Norwich, 1 point, right? City 3-0 Villa, 1 point. Palace 3-1 Man U, 1 point. That's 3. Chelsea 4-0 Watford. Is that 1 point?
1 point, yeah.
Burnley 1-2 Newcastle. That's 3 points. And then Brentford 2-0
got a correct
Leeds,
score.
1 point.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. You got a correct score. It's not
And it was
easy.
the Brentford one. And
It's
the
not easy.
Burnley one.
It's not easy.
Wow, what a
It's
day.
been a very successful day for you, my son.
We'll rate the season out of 10. We'll go around. First of all, for you, James.
Paul Moore's face there, lad.
Minus 10, but because of that, 11. It was all worth it for that moment there.
Okay. Fuad, what about you? Rate the season out of 10.
Honestly, I'm going 9.
Right.
I'm going really well because of how we started, how it went south, and then what Conte's
9.
done since he's come in.
Top 4,
Listen,
man.
who predicted us top 4 start of the season firstly?
No.
Then who predicted us top 4 when Nuno got sacked? And for us to be in that position
9.
and to do it while punching you in the face and taking your
That's
spot.
the extra point. That's
Yo,
the extra point.
that's the extra bonus points, yeah? I've been telling you, man, we coming.
Actually,
we
we
here
didn't
now,
put it like
baby.
that. We didn't put it like that. We
9.
didn't put it like
9's all round.
For me, obviously, I guess we're basing it on our clubs. I'm obviously just going to go with like a standard 6.5 in the league. You know?
What about the domestics? Does that count
Yeah,
into it?
domestic cup finals, but again, the way we lost them was heartbreaking. But it was great to get to those finals. It's obviously good to go for final competitions. But I'd just go a 6.5. A 7 for Tuchel, a 6.5 for the team because they missed a lot of chances this season. I'm not impressed with the finishing. Doyle, I know it may sound crazy to have to ask you this question, but I will. Out of 10, what are you rating the season?
10.
10?
Fuck, we've done everything that every team wants to do, mate, except for win the league against this team. So,
People were talking about quadruple until literally the last 5 minutes.
but now it's going to be a treble and all. So
Crazy, isn't it?
There we go.
I hope so.
Yeah, the closest anybody's ever probably got to a quadruple, I'd say.
The only thing that stopped us was a bit of money, lads.
Maybe
That was it, really.
Ollie Watkins.
Bit of dough, lads.
He's not happy, but you.
I'm salty,
Laurie-
lad. Yeah, I am.
Yeah, listen,
Can't lie.
you
I'm-
can be.
if we
You
lose-
can be.
If we lose to City twice by 1 point, it's horrible, especially when you get things like I'm not going to blame the league. It's not the league's fault. We didn't get enough points. But when you're seeing things like the Everton game where Rodri's on board in the box and he doesn't get a penalty.
Saying in the chat, you can't win the treble without the league.
All right. If your club won 3 cups, you'd say it was a treble, but because it's Liverpool,
So
it's
win
not a treble.
Champions League, that's a pretty good treble to me.
I think so too, but unfortunately, people don't like Liverpool, so that's what they say. But whatever.
Well, they're saying we'll base it off in general as a viewer, then I'd give it a 9 as well.
Even this
because-
season right now, if we don't win the Champions League, it's still a fantastic season and a season that every team would love to have. So tell me when your team wins that it's not a double or a treble, please. I'll be waiting for you to do it in the next, 90 years or something. Fuck off.
I'll base it on a 9 then, because everything's gone to the last day. It's been very exciting. Laurie, what about you? As a general viewer then?
I'm going to keep it 100, man. And
100.
I'm going to keep it, I'm gonna keep it real.
Started already.
I'm giving us a 6 because it would have been an 8 if we'd have got Champions League. Could have been a 7 for Europa League, given that we finished 2 8th place finishes on the trot. But the fact that we lost out on the top 4 to them, man,
that's a
over
minus
there.
point.
That's
What would
that's
you
a
give it
minus
as a general,
point.
as a general viewer, just as a football fan?
No, that's
to
what
see?
I'm saying.
Are
6.
You're giving it a 6.
Yeah, because I can't.
You
like,
can't get
the
excited.
fact that we choked
Okay.
and let them, man, of all people, if we'd have choked and let Chelsea or Liverpool or it would have
Man
been
United,
easier to take.
Yeah.
If someone told you at the beginning of the year, though, you'd finish 5th, are you taking that?
Yeah, I'll take it, but
not
you
now,
see,
with the
Europa League,
context.
it's not like wow, because you have to remember as well. I've got to keep it real again. We haven't played European football. The other teams around us have imploded. So, I think 6.5.
I definitely think you got to say it's one of the best seasons for years because
But it's always
last day of the
flat,
season, we've had a title race gone to the wire, top 4 race gone to the wire, Europa League race gone to the wire versus Conference League, relegation battle gone to the wire. And what for me puts it even over the edge is teams like Villa, teams like Newcastle playing their part.
All the way to the
Not on the beach.
And also, you've got to
Yeah.
remember, we went out in the
Palace.
Palace limply. I mean, we got beaten
Palace.
by Forest in here.
Yeah, that's the
know what I mean?
context, isn't it?
Yeah,
when you
so
take other competitions into it, you say Arsenal finished 5th.
6.5.
6.5. Well, listen, that's incredible. Obviously, we were speaking at halftime about pitch invasions and how maybe they are health and safety risks. I think everybody probably will be fine at the Etihad. I'm sure all they're going to be.
I didn't even know they had that many fans.
I knew you were going to get that dig in there. Go on. Quavo.
All 6 of them have managed to squeeze in.
Nah, you know what's ironic? I actually live in Manchester, and I'll tell you something. There's more City fans than United fans over there.
Oh yeah, because all the United fans live in London.
United fans are not showing the chest, lad, at the moment because they just had the worst season. That's what it'll probably be, lad. Believe that.
But Liverpool fans are walking. Well, Liverpool fans are going to honour their team with both the trophies. They're going to have their walk out at Anfield, as they should.
Do you know what? The rest of the country needs to look at Liverpool and thank us, right? Because if we weren't keeping up with City, it'd be a farmers' league, and you all hate City for it. But we're keeping up with them with less money and less resources, and we're still able to do it. So you better thank us for making this league exciting.
It must be such a kick in the teeth. Like the 4 or 5 year spell you
know why it's
not to not walk away with 3.
League and that Pep hasn't.
I know.
As long as we win Champions League and he doesn't, lad.
Football without Origi is nothing.
Pep, he's calling you.
Lads. Remember him, lads? Divock. Remember him? Divock.
Legend.
It's funny though, because probably both sets of supporters, I said it earlier on in the season when you were both fighting for, because I remember this friendly, these hugs, right? Pep and Klopp hugging, City and Liverpool fans. No, you've got the best fullback. Right. No, you've got the best fullback. I knew at some point you two teams would clash and rivalry would finally come out and hatred. And that's what we want to see, you know? We want to see some sort of rivalry. But also, on top of that as well, I think both sets of supporters would have swapped. If Liverpool could have the Premier League, I think...
No. I will keep European royalty and be the best team in Europe, in England, forever.
Over the Premier League.
That, lad. Do you know why? Because it's difficult to do. Pep came out the other week and said the Premier League's harder to win than the Champions League. Then why haven't you done it, lads? You can't do it with this team right now, can you, kid? But you've won 5 of these. So if it's so easy, lad, win it next year.
Listen, there's a lot of teams under pressure to win that Champions League next year. You got
does
Haaland and you got Mbappe.
I like that, man.
But you also have Divock Origi, a Champions League specialist. Where does he rank in terms of like club folklore?
The best super sub that we've ever had.
Solskjaer
the best in the world.
Solskjaer
better.
Even better than David Fairclough.
He was insane. Divock Origi came on and scored every single crucial goal, even in the season. He done it like 4 times.
Because the thing is, would you say he's even like, if you look in like 20 years' time, would you say he would even have like a bigger stature around the club than like a Firmino? Even though Firmino's played better, played more, been more important probably in the leagues, but because he's turned it on in clutch moments, that's what you remember.
I guess I can understand where you're coming from with that. Firmino's the better footballer, and we all know that, lad. And we can't really take away from the fact that he played in one of the best front threes in the world, lad. So we won't say that, but he'll definitely be remembered fondly and for the fun that he gave us, lad, and in the clutch moments. 100%. They're 2 different players, so you'll remember them in different ways.
I know. I mean for more like the 30 years down the line, the people that didn't really watch either team.
Myself as a Scouser lad, Bobby was my favourite player for about 4 years, mate, because he was just technically unbelievable. So I'll always put them both. This team is just this team, and it's one of the best teams I've ever seen in the world, let alone in Liverpool. So I'm just happy to have watched this team and to be alive when this team's playing.
I genuinely hope that Liverpool win the Champions League now.
Yeah, me too.
Do you? So you want them as an English rival to win it over
I would have
Real
wanted
Madrid?
City to win as well.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Obviously,
I'm not one of those
I'm
fans.
keep it up. I want Real Madrid to win it. Do you know what I mean?
Why not? But why would you want
because they've
Madrid to
taken
win?
2 trophies off us on penalty shootouts. That's enough. I've had enough.
I know.
As long as it's
I've had enough.
I get that.
As long as it's not Man U, any English club can win it. As long as it's not Man United.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like that with Tottenham. I'd rather Man United.
You must have been sweating that day when Tottenham won the Champions League final, wasn't it? All the North London there was on his last legs.
City just never need to win.
But okay, so I ask obviously. So Pep hasn't got that Champions League under his belt. Liverpool. You need that Premier League maybe with the fans to celebrate. But the fans to celebrate, no?
Premier League, done everything.
I'm trying. I'm asking the prevalent questions. I'm asking the big boy questions that have to be asked.
Mate, I'm so glad we survived, because otherwise you would have been giving me hell over here.
I don't think you'd still be in the studio. I think you would have left. I honestly, I think if you guys had got relegated, I think you would have stormed out. And it's more than acceptable. I think for that to happen.
Wife, then?
Hey, now listen, lad. This is a fantastic season for Liverpool, regardless if we've won it or not. And Klopp, what he's done at Liverpool, is won every single trophy. What more do I want as a fan than that? He's won everything. Pep hasn't. There's the difference.
Dano Jr.'s saying you can see you're rattled, and you can see that it hurts.
I am rattled,
as you should be.
Would you not be?
This This is painful, lad. I'm going to go to bed salty AF, bro. Believe that. I will be. It's not easy, lad. It's hard to keep your humility when you've been...
Yeah, because even me, I'm a bit salty.
It's hard, lad. It's really hard. Like, I'm an emotional, passionate fan. I'm a scout.
It's mad how they've separated the table. You man are the salty brothers right now, and they're the happy-go-lucky. He's enjoyment. And I'm just here not caring about anything.
No, but you know what it is from my point of view is, like I said, it's a double whammy. We missed out on the top 4,
and then
bottled it, and it's a fact that we let these guys in the door. Yeah, that is what's just like hurting right now. I'll get over it though. I'll get over it because
what was the more
as soon as they go in that
one?
pre-qualifying thing there and get beat.
No, they won't. They go straight into the group stage. There's no such thing.
Oh, right.
If it was small fry like you, we got enough coefficient points out here, yeah? You might have been banished for 5 years now, yeah?
But they won't do anything anyway.
But do you know what? In a couple
So I will take pleasure.
Listen, that's the plan. Low key for me, I'll be real with you.
I will take
Get
pleasure
past that
when you
group
get in the
stage,
group stage.
One game a week. You don't want one game a week with Conte at the helm.
What are you saying, title?
These are the clubs that you like. This type of mentality. You enjoy this mentality.
We coming. This man said Conte ain't got that European pedigree. Come out the top. Come out the top. Focus. Concentrate. Listen. It's gonna be all mad. It's gonna be mad.
I'd take Arteta over Conte, to be honest. So.
What?
Okay,
I think that's the time where we should end the show. I need to get flagged by the producers, but that's nuts. I'm ready to wrap up after hearing that.
What have you got in that bottle then?
Listen, someone needs to check that bottle.
Yeah, I think
Somebody's got to check that bottle.
caffeine.
Producers, after hearing that, yeah, listen, damn straight. Well, listen, I want to thank the viewers that have been watching the show, first of all, because you guys are supporting the chat has been brilliant. Deserve a round of applause. Thank you for supporting this show. The Saturday turned Sunday football show. It didn't start right at the beginning of the season, but it was in deep.
Big up to Alex,
into the
by the way.
season.
Did you go to the game?
Yeah.
Big up
to Alex. Big up to Matty. Obviously, I've been replacing them as host, but they've been absolutely doing a stellar job with that Geordie accent. Do you know what I'm saying? That Liverpool quadruple, which he was singing it down my ear pipe for the whole season. I was listening to it, but you guys have been tremendous, man. Honestly, and thank you to the panel. You guys have been brilliant, man. We've been seeing the emotions all 90 minutes. It's been a pleasure, honestly. As someone who hasn't really had anything in the race, I've been enjoying myself today.
No, you know what? It's a great day. I said before that there was going to be one shock, and I think the Leeds one was a shock because I don't think too many people saw Leeds staying up to it. Although
Except from the ones that had the visions.
You and your visions. You nearly cost your team.
I'll be honest with you.
There's defo something in there.
I'm telling you, he
No, but you know what it is, right? He was not confident.
No, he
at
wasn't.
all.
He was stressed today. We could see it. He was
about,
stressed today. But listen, absolutely thank you for the panel. Brilliant show. Absolutely brilliant show. Thank you for having me. And I'll see you guys next season. Do you know what I'm saying? Hopefully on this show again. And, whatever happens, Leeds are staying up. You're playing Champions League.
We back, baby.
The song, do you know what I'm saying?
We're playing Europa League.
You're playing Europa League. The song still slaps.
Still European trophy.
And you guys, we'll see what happens
Don't
next
forget,
week.
the season's not over.
It's not over.
Guess what? Liverpool have got another final to play. The big one, the Champions League. The one that they want to win.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what we're going to go
Doyle
for,
is
lad.
still not happy.
Absolutely salty, lad. Salty scouser over here, lad. Absolutely.
No, but you know what's unique? All 5 of us
Yeah.
can take something out.
From the season, 100%.
Yeah.
We can all take something out of the season.
Thank you, Klopp.
Until next time, I've been your host, doing the most, never coast, in a bit people. Peace. Make sure you subscribe.